Alright, welcome to Shadowrun Race to a Billion. We got 4 lovely players who are going to do a sabotage mission today. We'll do what we usually do and introduce, starting from my left with Thomas.
I am Thomas Shapeshift. I am the shapeshifter wolf face in this group, and I shall try and make sure we get through this in one piece.
Nice.
Hopefully not get shot.
Alright. Next is Golden Dove.
Hey folks, Golden Dove here, Shapeshifter Lion Friendly Mage, and I'm going to give you a good run today.
Alright. Then we go down to Jin.
Good day, my name's Jin. I'm a Kitsune Mage Adept who likes slinging spells about. That's about all I'm good for.
Good. And then the last but not least, Dark Sun.
The Aquatic Dragon Street Samurai here. Who's going to be up in front making sure all these spellcasters don't take much damage at all.
Alright, fantastic. Okay, so as I said, we are doing a sabotage mission from the Outrix organization. So, once the runners get their mission settled in, they are once more told to meet in the offices of Outrix, which has been relocated to an old train yard that is on the Upper East Side in C Sector. When you get to the location, you are able to walk towards the main building that your comlink tells you to go, but as you look about, you can see that the studio has upgraded their security in the form of drones and surveillance cameras. Other than that, though, you still see the usual graffiti and jury-rigged computers as soon as you are inside, as well as your main point of contact and Shadowrunner liaison, the troll known as Reggie Reggae, and a few others sitting around their usual hookah. As soon as the troll sees you, he gets up and makes his way towards the group. It's like, "Hey, dudes, hope you're enjoying the new digs. Had to expand our property with the new surge in publicity, you know." Kind of looks at Thomas and goes, "Oh man, you got shot in the face. That was brutal.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that.
You okay, man? That looked like it hurt."
It did indeed. I'm doing alright now. Doc Wagon helped me out pretty quickly.
That's good. I always told myself I never wanted to be shot in the face. Yeah. All
It was
right.
more the chin, but
Okay.
chin/neck area.
Gotcha. Anyway, speaking of the hurt, we hope you guys are ready for a mission, because we're going to be sticking it to the megacorps right where it hurts for them. Reputations.
Good by me.
Their reputations and their wallets. This one's got a few working parts, however, but luckily the Mr. Johnson's nice enough to come down here and brief you himself. I present to you, Mr. Johnson. So Reggie motions for someone else to come up. This person is an elf man who is wearing a pair of sunglasses and has on rather nice but plain clothing, including a raincoat. He kind of shakes all your hands and nods to Reggie, who then goes back to the hookah. And then starts to lay down the mission. So this sabotage might be a little different from what you're used to in the category. I need you to go to a product demonstration and blow up a deal between a fledgling megacorp and a AAA megacorp that is looking to acquire it. If you're able to dissuade the megacorp from merging, not only would it prevent a consolidation of power, but would also allow my client to swoop in and take the technology for himself. The fledgling megacorp is Agro Aeronautics, and they've been working for the last 20 years on developing technology to mimic the floating island of Atlantis. Up until recently, they had gotten small successes here and there, but soon they're going to be utilizing a product prototype in the form of a 10-acre plot of land with the Agro Aeronautics Research Facility on top of it. The product launch party is a literal launch. They're going to be lifting this new island up and floating it over a stretch of shoreline a few miles away from Manhattan Island. My client wants to stress that the objective is not to disrupt the product demonstration, merely make sure that the Megacorp doesn't make a bid on it. Now, through our sources, we determined that the point of contact for agroaeronautics is a Mr. Joseph Spiel. Joseph's a human man, and he tries to live the playboy life. Despite the company only becoming a megacorp a few years ago, he lives life like he's been AAA his entire time. Partying, gambling, very luxurious lifestyle, at least on social media. The one that seems to keep him in check is a recent addition to his team, a Surge Horned Lion named Tiern Jeffries, who is listed as Spiel's personal assistant. The other side of this deal is Zephyri. Zephyri is a great dragon who has no personal ties to any specific corporation or industry, but we believe he's the nephew of Lofir, who is the owner of Satyr Group, and is probably scouting agroaeronautics for his uncle. The good news is that since he's a third party, it'll be easier for you to make sure that Satyr Group doesn't get agroaeronautics. Now, if you need help, you also have someone in the inside who is representing our interests in the deal, a Surge Lioness named Kirala, who will be working Mr. Spiel during the product demonstration as well. That's all the prep work I can really think of to give you. It's a closed event, an exclusive guest list, so do try to integrate yourselves into the crowd. Now, are there any questions that I might be able to answer?
So go in. Don't break the demonstration because you need the demonstration to go well, but we need it so that the Megacorp doesn't want anything to do with it, basically.
Correct.
We're not invited. We're not supposed to be there, so we have to sneak in as somehow. And we can't cause any major disruptions either.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yep.
The Megacorp in question, we want to avoid purchasing it as Satyr Group, correct?
Right. We believe if they gain this, we're guessing, anti-gravity technology, it's possible that they could integrate it into their heavy industry production already and pose a dominant threat to the already huge industrial sector that they have. At this point, we're trying to prevent a monopolization from Lofir.
Noted.
I think I have some ideas for how we can get in.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah, I mean, I can do illusions, but I'm not the chatty type.
Oh, there are plenty of ways.
Would it be possible for us to contact that Decker from the that I helped save in the last mission?
Oh, yeah. Let me bring up that last mission for quick. Yeah, you can contact him. He's an open contact. This way you keep all the missions.
I'd probably try and see if they could come with us and help us out here.
Simone, yes, the female elf
Yeah.
Decker, yes. Yeah, she is still alive. Although if you kind of like look at her like her social media accounts and whatnot, she has said she is giving up the Shadowrunning life.
Oh.
At least as a group. She might do independent work though, so this probably still feasible for what you're thinking. She's just not running exclusively anymore.
So there's an option there.
So we just need to put off the Megacorp from buying the company or putting a bid in. So false documents showing dirty dealings or
yes. Well, basically, like I said, be creative. Don't have much on like any particular lead to blow it up, but big ways to make sure a AAA Megacorp doesn't get involved is anything that threatens their reputation, their bottom line, or specifically their license.
Since we have a great dragon's interest here, how about we start sabotaging the image of the smaller megacore's CEO. Make it seem like he's been bragging that he's going to be, better than them. That's something that they're not going to enjoy. I am pretty damn certain of that.
Sounds like you guys are already getting some good ideas. I like the energy. The product demonstration is tomorrow, so feel free to take time to prepare anything you need, since
Alright.
you will probably spend most of your time, up in the air.
Wait, up in the air?
Oh, of course. If you're going to blow up this deal, it's since Zafiri doesn't really contact anyone. You're going to have to do it at the demonstration.
Oh.
That's when the deal's
Okay.
taking place. So you gotta blow it up then. Great dragons are very private. And they really don't like their business being interfered with. So yeah, good luck with that.
Noted.
I'm gonna need it.
But you seem more than capable. I think you'll do just fine. Just make sure that the bid does not go to Zafiri and Lothier. And in fact, really, like I said, make sure that if you can, that Zafiri and Sayer Group lose all interest in this place, because my client does not want to fight either.
Okay.
So I guess throwing shoes isn't an option then.
I mean, you
No.
can if you think it helps, but
I mean,
And-
we could make it look like they're using illegal Atlantean tech to do this,
This is true.
because that would put their, or at least leak it to the Megacorp and make it sound like they make it look like they're using illegal Atlantean tech. Cut
Yep.
corners because they couldn't get it done in time.
Wouldn't that make
That
Atlantis
works.
very upset?
It would get them out of it, but we could only make it. The Megacorp think they've done this.
Yeah.
So
I
it
just
does
want to
that-
smear their reputation.
Yeah,
Than anything.
it's a thought. I mean, I don't know how much help I'm going to be on this one, unless you need an illusion throwing out there.
Well, getting in, we may need illusions.
Quick mage, do some magey stuff.
Well, I mean, I've got good disguises I could help set us up with physical mask.
well,
Well,
it sounds like
Shall
you'll
we-
have this in hand. If there's
Yeah.
nothing else, as I said, tomorrow, 1 p.m. And it gives you an address that's like basically outside of New York, outside the whole mega city itself. So it'd probably take you about an hour and a half to get there.
Alright.
Good luck. It's about 5 p.m. now, so you do have like literally a day, pretty much.
Let us meet with the Decker.
All right, you call up the Decker. It rings a few times. Hello.
Hi, it's the guy that took a bullet for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas, how are you?
Doing better, not dead.
Did
So
you
all is good.
Did you enjoy the cookie bouquet I sent you?
Yes, it was very nice.
Oh, that's good.
So I have a request for you, if you wouldn't mind.
What kind of request?
I am about to be doing a run with a group of my friends here, and we were wondering if you wouldn't mind helping us out a little bit. You don't have to do any of the running stuff. You can just help us with the technological side of things that we do not know.
Oh, well, I suppose I could lend my services. As long as I'm not doing the actual run. I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave that life behind, but my skills as a decker should still be of use.
Yeah.
As an independent contractor. What do you need to be done, though?
We are going to need to get into this event that's going on with whatever it is we're doing.
You're basically just going to relay the information at
Yes.
this point.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you relay it's a product demo. It's for agroaeronautics and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I think I've heard of that actually. Well, I can see what I can do. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? As far as like invite status.
And we could go in as what do you call it? Not quite VIPs, perhaps, but like
Just below VIPs.
what's that one when you have a company that goes out to examine other companies' tech, or like not
Scouts.
quite- what am I thinking?
Consultant?
Oh. Perspective buyer.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
prospective buyers and things like that. So we're not quite a VIP because we're not like the head of a company, but we're there to.
Oh, prospective buyers. They would probably not notice that as much as, trying to get you on VIP or security. Do you have a corporation that you would like to tack on in particular? Keep in mind, if it's already there, it's going to be probably not able to be done.
We could. I mean, there's the option of just. Could we go as an anonymous? That way, just some sort of.
Well,
we're
sure.
independent ones. I was thinking, what do you guys think? I mean, it's.
I could do that for you. You won't get as much recognition or a lot of sway, but you'll get into the party and you won't be bothered as much by others, possibly.
I mean, is it? As odd as it sounds, is there any way to make it sound like we're from a big company that doesn't want to be known that it's there?
Yeah, I can make that.
That way,
I can swing that.
I mean, that way we get at least some respect, but because they don't know who we're working for, they just know it's someone important, potentially.
Yeah, I think I can do that. A prospective buyer from. Would you like to be a AA, or do you want to swing for the big leagues with AAA?
I'd say, safety's sake, AA it.
Yeah.
That is probably safer, yes. Alright, I can do that for you. When does it need to be done by?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yes, that's when it is. Yeah, I can have that done by that point. It's just a matter of hacking into their guest list and adding a few extra lines of code here and there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Thank you.
Thank you for the assistance.
Well, I do expect to get paid, of course.
Of course.
But yes, you're quite welcome. Anything you do for a friend.
Yeah.
And she pretty much hangs up. So, you are getting your IDs made for you.
And I will go ahead and buy a production team as well.
Oh, okay. So, you get all gussied up and looking nice. Good makeup for, like, camera and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, any other preparations that would like to be done before we fast forward to the day of it?
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Golden's hiring a production team too.
All right, 2 production teams.
Back of the production teams.
It's probably the same production team. They just move on to the next
Yeah.
I can't think of anything I want just at the moment.
Okay.
Hire a
Can't really think of much
production
anyway.
team.
I mean, I'll be protecting as well.
Okay, so we got production teams going, and kind of spend the rest of the night just thinking, planning. The next morning, you get a call from Simone that has your basically fake IDs. It's if you want to come up with a fake name, otherwise it's whatever you usually use on your sins, your pictures, and then it says guest, but you can also tell that there's a couple like little added bits to it that are probably your status as a prospective buyer. And no affiliation as requested. So, you do have passes for the party. Is anyone doing anything special to get ready for the party itself?
Jin's going to go and see if she can find her nicest looking attire, I suppose. She's not one for gussing herself up, so.
No problem.
A hat.
All right. Well, if
I
not,
have a nice hat.
you have a
I
nice
mean,
hat. Yes.
What's that suit that faces wear that looks really nice, but it's got some bullet protection to it?
Oh, auctioneer's business suit.
Yeah, they're not too expensive, are they?
No, not really.
How much defense does that have?
I can look up for it.
Because I think I might need to grab that.
Hold on. Golden Dove's already got one. Let me check for you. It's 2 defense.
Okay.
That's
There you
armor.
How much were they?
It makes you look fancy. Let's see.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Searching through the document to see if I can find it.
Here we go. Auctioneer. Nope, that's just clothing. Auctioneer's business clothes is 1,500 new yen.
Oh, I'll grab one of them if you don't mind.
Yep. Well, for you, it'll probably be 2,000 because you have awkward measurements.
Yeah.
I suppose I could probably go and get a new coat just so I don't have to use my aligned one.
Okay.
So you said auctioneers.
Business suit. Or business clothes.
Basically the same thing Johnson's were, usually.
Yes, exactly.
And he said he was +2 defense.
+2.
I won't be bringing all my big guns with me this time, but I will have my shock gloves and bits and pieces because we're trying to do this without causing issues.
Since I'm going to be acting as part of the protection team, I'm going to be having my weapons on me.
Okay. Yeah, that's... As most who have looked in the scene knows, there are a lot of bodyguards at this event, and they're usually run heavily armed, so blend pretty much right in.
Yeah.
Especially if you're escorting AA Corp prospective buyers.
Yeah.
I suppose in that case, then I could still go in because I mean they need to look nice. The bodyguards still need to look nice. So.
Yeah, exactly. And they do look very fancy too, usually. Just a little heavily armed. And
Yeah,
right.
so I'll keep my gun with me then, but I'll go with the business suit.
Okay.
I'm assuming Golden and Thomas are going to be like business people then?
Yeah, because I'm not a talky person. I'm a shooting
Valid.
spell slinger.
Sounds good.
Keeping my katana and super warhawk on me though. Katana always stays.
Fair enough.
I'll keep the business suit though.
Already got business suit, and I think
Um,
I'll have stun baton if I need it. Stun baton and Aries light fire if I need it.
All right.
just reading through those things. There was actually looking at it. There was a extra I'd like to get if I may,
Sure.
and it was the where's it gone? I was reading a moment ago. God darn it, where's it gone? No. It's not the production team, it's the other one.
Oh.
Advertising budget. 15,000 new yen.
Oh, okay. So, kind of, you get an advertising budget out there and managed to get the run out a little more.
Yeah. I don't like spending a lot of money, but
Put up like, oh, this run's going to really, be up in the clouds, or, stuff like that. Keeping it vague so you don't give yourself away, but
don't go for the stealthy thing this time.
yeah, basically hyping yourself up. All right. Anything else?
I can't think of anything I need to get. What's that? It's 60, 50, 8. I think I'm sorted myself.
All right. Golden?
I should be good.
Thomas?
Question. Would the mask that I was having Maza make, would it be done by now, or?
Oh, yeah, I would say so. Yeah, probably.
Alright, then I shouldn't be taking any debuffs from pollen or anything.
At least not in healing. And Dark Sun, anything else for you?
Just a coat, I guess.
All right.
Long trench coat, just to have my own little style with being a security person.
Sounds good. So you all get gussied up and ready to go. At around the expected time, you get there. Drive all the way up to upstate New York. In whatever motor vehicle you decide to use for transport, and eventually you get to a rather nice looking estate. It's mostly field. You can see like this might have been part of a forest at some point, but it's been pretty much like clear cut. You see a small building in the middle of it, and even before you kind of like start driving up this rather long driveway to get there, you can see a huge like party tent, or kind of like a pavilion tent. It's almost as big as the building itself. And as you get closer, you can hear, classical music, and you can see people kind of milling about. They've drawn a fairly decent crowd as far as a product demo is concerned. Probably about, say, 100 people or so. And you drive up, kind of reach a line of cars. They check your party IDs, but thanks to Simone, you're able to get in no problem. In fact, they kind of, you see them like raise their eyebrows a little, not in like suspicion, but like, more like a kind of, once they get your invitation, like oh, hey, and proceed to let you to go into the party. One of them actually probably says, like, you're just in time. If you had been late, you wouldn't have gotten in.
We enjoy being fashionably late, that's all.
In this case, fashionably late means you missed the boat. But glad to have you aboard, Mr. Rainfield.
Oh, we'll roll on in and...
Alright. So you head into the party, and again, a lot of the people, very nice suits, a lot of bodyguards. There's a full buffet, a couple water features, very nice. A dance floor. Basically, think like those, like if you think like a deck, one of those tech demos where it's all flashy and a lot of lights, their logo spinning in the background, and stuff like that. You do see in attendance for sure is Mr. Spiel, who is very clearly who that is because they're like the loudest person in the entire party. You also can see next to him is his assistant. You don't quite see your contact yet, the Surge Lioness, but that's who you know so far. So, what would you like to do now that you are at the party?
Can we see the... Did you say you could... my brain's having a moment.
No problem.
Can we see the people that we're looking for to try and dissuade?
You see Mr. Spiel and you see his assistant. They're easy enough to spot. You don't see a great dragon anywhere. However, they can take human form. So Safiri could be here, and you don't
But
know
we
it.
don't know what they look like.
Don't they
Okay.
usually have like white hair when they're in human form?
That's one of them.
You sometimes they can also have hair the color of their scales, or
Okay.
I know Lofir has white hair, and he's a gold dragon. So
Mm.
I think he showed up in that game I was playing then. Okay.
Well, for now I'd say let's mingle and look the part.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. It is a party after all.
See what information we can get from.
I'm down for it.
Mr. Spiel.
That's him. Thank you. Sorry, my brain's not doing names today.
That's fine. That's fine. So I would like everyone to roll a charisma and influence.
Oh crap! Where's my dice?
Okay.
Ah!
Charisma and what?
Influence.
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 Okay.
Influence.
That would be 9 dice. You know, I'm just gonna use an
Jeez.
online
Is
one for
influence
this.
a skill
Any
of its
chance I
own?
can use my etiquette bonus for this?
You can use your etiquette bonus. Yes.
Hold up.
I'm guessing influence is a skill set of its own.
Yes.
Do I
Okay, so it'd just be a flat charisma for me.
Yes.
have...
Come on.
66.
So I do get...
Uh,
wouldn't this be the first meeting with people?
This would be your
That's
first
one.
meeting. Yep.
5
so I-
successes.
All right.
So I
fine.
get 2 edge for this. Because
Okay.
first impression.
Only one success for me.
Okay. 5 for dark.
5
1 for red,
successes.
5 for
I
golden.
got 5.
Gonna use those 2 to roll.
I'm not exactly being chatty. I'm the guard, so.
Is it... How much edge is it to raise one number?
2.
2? Okay, I'll just use those 2 free ones to get 2 successes then.
Okay. So 5, 1, 5, 3. All right. Just gonna roll a little random here, quick. Oh wait. Ooh, no, I don't want that dice roller. There we go. All right, let's see. 1, 2, golden, 3, 4 times 5, 6, 7. All right, golden dove. As you're mingling about, everyone proceeds to mingle about. People are talking, chatting, having a good time. You know, the drinks are flowing. The food is good. You know, this company has clearly spared no expense in making sure that this product launch is successful. And Golden Dove, as you're kind of like mingling about, you actually get Mr. Spiel, who comes up to you and goes, "Hello, how's it going? How you doing? Are you joining the party?"
Hey, doing fine. Glad to see you here.
I'm just kind of glaring.
Great.
Like a guard would.
Nice. Great. So, what? You know, I'm just kind of rubbing elbows as it goes. I was looking. I didn't see who you're representing.
Did we have a name for who we were representing?
No,
we're going anonymous to keep it so that, you know,
That
all they
is
know
on
is
a
it's a
need
large
to know.
company.
There's a need to know basis.
Oh yeah, don't worry. That's not a problem. We're just keeping little on the down low, on the hush hush.
Fair enough. I get it. Clandestine, nice. Well, I hope. Well, this party's going to be kicking up pretty soon. I don't suppose you've seen. I'm looking for someone who is kind of an elf, about your height. Has kind of blonde hair, silver eyes. You really can't miss him, but apparently I am. You know how it goes. But I was wondering if you'd seen him.
So that's who we're looking for, probably. Or who we want to stop from getting the thing.
I get you. Yeah, I can let you know if I run into him.
Great, you'd be really doing me a solid. That'd be great. And at about that point, the horn line comes up and says, "You have other people that you need to speak with, Mr. Spiel. We have a very tight schedule to keep." He goes, "Yeah, of course. Yeah, enjoy the launch. It should be happening any minute now."
Before he goes,
Thanks.
I'm
Looking
going to
forward
actually.
to it.
Oh.
Before he goes, I'm actually going to chime in and say, you have done quite a bit to get the attention of a great dragon. I extend my congratulations to you.
Kind of like gives you kind of a like half bemused, half kind of surprised look, but then goes like completely kind of cocky. He's like, "Well, when you make something great, you get the eyes of great people or great dragons in this case." But yeah, my uptight assistant here, he likes to keep me on a short leash as it is. So, but yeah, just enjoy the party, and when you start hearing the music, just don't mind the vibrations, as it were.
Gotcha.
The assistant kind of gives him a dirty look, but continues to corral him away from you as he kind of keeps going from person to person. Oh, and there are also like little tech demonstrations going on as well. So you can see like a little rock floating in the air, and a couple of those other boosts. Like, how does it work? Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are they playing games with bananas?
Yeah.
No, they probably have like a little like living Pong game where it's just this little rock bouncing back and forth.
Aw.
No bananas, sorry. But after you get done talking, and about a minute later, you hear someone come up onto the music kind of lowers down for a bit, and you see someone get up on the little stage. He is a kind of shorter guy, not a dwarf. Everyone can actually roll an intuition perception.
Let's see.
Intuition, perception. Cool.
Damn it, I need more space.
I got 3 successes.
Two myself.
2 successes.
4, 3. Give me just a second.
No problem.
Hang on. 4 successes.
All right, so Golden Jin, you know that he's actually a shapeshifter of some sort. Thomas and Dark Sun, you know specifically he is a owl shapeshifter,
Ooh.
and he kind of gets up to the things like, ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that I am supposed to tell you to make sure that you are either seated or preferably seated, but if you're standing, to make sure that you are not off balance. The demonstration will begin in the next minute or so. Thank you. And then he just kind of shuffles off. And
Interesting.
he also introduces himself. So it's like, oh, also, and he gets actually probably like stops. Someone like pushes him back on stage, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Dr. Arturus, project lead for Agro Aeronautics, and yes, I hope you all enjoy. It should be a hike to remember. Yeah, all right." And then he just leaves again, like very awkwardly.
Name again. I need to make note of this.
Dr. Arturus. And then about 45 seconds later, you hear kind of like the music's like start to like rise up, and it's a very like like a bass heavy thing. And as like you see the glasses on like the table and stuff start to shake a little bit,
Someone's gonna brace himself.
Suddenly everything starts to shake at the same time, and you hear a lot of like cracking, like ground breaking, and you can like see in the distance like a couple of the trees are kind of like falling over as everything starts to like lift. Like you start everything like the ground a couple of like miles away like starts getting like further down, and this whole plot of land rises up into the air as the beat of the music rises up as well. You hear a lot of like ooh ah, you know, a lot of like, you know, sounds of appreciation as you can see on the screens that they show outside where this large kind of almost island-like shape, floating island, kind of like Atlantis, but definitely not quite, rise up from the ground. At first it's like a foot or two, and then 5 feet, and then 10 feet, and then it starts really gaining speed to the point where it's generating breeze. And like the servers are kind of like holding on to like all the buffet things, and you can tell like the furniture is actually like bolted into or like anchored into the dirt as you rise up. Like you're guessing it's probably a couple 100 meters into the air. Like you are high up into the sky. You can see all of like New York. You can probably maybe even almost see like Chicago, the ruins of Chicago and Milwaukee at like this breath. You are up there, and eventually it levels off. You can hear Mr. Spiel kind of like jump up to his face, like, "Yeah, welcome to the future!" Woo! Like grabs a champagne bottle, like pops it, like, "Yeah!" Like sprays it all around. Before getting
Thomas
like
will dodge the champagne.
he's immediately and promptly dragged off by Mr. Jeffries, the lion. But yep. And once it levels off, it kind of starts floating towards the ocean that y'all can see. And then Dr. Arturus gets back on. He goes, yes, for the remainder of the party, we'll be a couple miles just below the sphere where we can still, you know, breathe and such. Enjoy the skyline of New York during the party. And eventually you all kind of, you can see the shadow of the floating island kind of like move over as it kind of goes around New York and then to the ocean. If anyone's curious, you can roll a logic and either government or Atlantean lore or history,
Let's.
which will give you a +2.
Logic.
Yep, straight logic, and then like a +2 if you have those.
I might as well just straight logic this.
Thomas knows nothing.
One success myself.
Okay.
One for me too.
All right, Dark and Jin, you know.
2 successes.
Oh, sorry, Golden. All right, so Jin and Dark, you actually know that it is because of Atlantis that they can't actually hover above the city. There's actually laws prohibiting any type of floating landmass to go directly over a city. And Goldnov, yeah, you know for certain that it is because one of the things of the Atlantean Accords was that Atlantis is not allowed to hover over any landmass. They're supposed to be over the ocean at all times because they're huge. I mean, if they fell, they'll probably squish most of the UAS or and UCS. So, yeah, as a byproduct of this law, you're guessing that's why they have to go out into the coastline or up into the ocean a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Makes
Not to
sense.
mention what could happen if like rocks break from under it and then
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
fall down on people.
yeah, that's pretty much the crux of it. No debris, please. So it takes about a good half an hour, but eventually you get into a place where it kind of hovers. And then the party resumes. So if there's something you all would like to do, let me know.
I'll should we start like spreading a rumor or something about the fact that it might be illegal Atlantean tech?
Yeah, let's start besmirching all this.
All right.
They're showing it works, but at the same time,
Okay, I'll have you roll a charisma and con.
what?
Con.
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 Yep.
Oh, that should be good for me.
Charisma 6. Oh, that should be good for me as well. There we go.
And what does
Oh,
the
yeah.
what does the
No, I'm not going to.
specialization do for you?
It gives you a +2.
Okay. So that would mean if I have 5 and 5, would I be rolling 12 then with the specialization?
Correct.
Okay. Something is wrong with my rolls today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, noes.
Oh noes.
Do you see that, Vera?
Yeah,
I do
you're not doing
like
too well.
that. 12 dice and I only get 2 successes.
Oh. Well, you do start spreading a rumor. It kind of it's mostly like, I heard. It makes you wonder a little bit if they didn't get an extra helping hand. Stuff like that. Kind of just whisper it.
Yep.
Get the ball rolling. That's the big thing.
Hmm. And as you're kind of spreading it around, everyone after a while sees that there is a shape in the sky heading towards the island.
I'd be willing to bet that is our great dragon.
Indeed, it is. After a bit, you can clearly see that is a silver-scaled dragon. That kind of like everyone's like, oh, and again, shot, oh, look at that, like it's part of a show or something. But eventually,
Would it be too far-fetched to say that Thomas doesn't look all too surprised since he's already sort of seen a great dragon?
maybe not as shocked by it.
Yeah,
For a lot of-
Darson's definitely not shocked.
But a lot of people are, and eventually this huge creature kind of does a little circle. There's someone with him as well, who seems to be kind of like clinging onto his forelimb.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a trip flight.
And eventually he lands, and you can see definitely for Mr. Spiel like a look of like intense like relief. Like he was like partying it before, but like as soon as he sees dragon, it's like 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 he kind of like holds his chest and like and then proceeds to look at his assistant before heading to where the dragon lands, which is a short distance away from the party, not too far. What do you do?
Thomas will try and get a little bit closer to listen in on what's going to
Yeah,
be
Golden's gonna
talked
do
about.
that too.
While
Yep.
mingling with people that are close by about business.
Golden's actually gonna also try and look for the doctor that was in charge of this, Asterius, I believe.
Dr. Arterius, yes.
Cool. Yeah, Golden Dove will be looking for him
Yeah.
too.
He's very awkward, so he's easy to find. He's probably like one of the only people in like a lab coat too, instead of like a suit.
Darson's actually to be smiling pretty big at the sight of a great dragon, though.
Nice. So Jin and Dark. So Thomas, you're going to move closer to turn here. Golden, you do see Dr. Ortega, so we'll have you do that. Jin and Dark, what are you doing?
Oh.
I mean, generally speaking, I need to be near one of them as guard. Trying to think what I could do at this point. I'd assist, because it's a bit of a outside of my field at the moment. 'Cause this is the chatty bit. I can't really.
Yep, this is the chatty part.
And my
Good.
chatty is not. It's not bad, but.
I'm not the chatty type, but at the very least, I do know some draconic etiquettes, or etiquette. So I can probably give Lofir a good welcome.
Nope, this is Zephyri. It's Lofir's nephew.
Okay.
At this
That's
point,
sick.
Jin will just be following, I think, for the time being, because there's not much she can do to assist until something either progresses or
Okay, that's fine.
I just can't think of anything I can do to assist at this point.
Not a problem. Darkson, actually, with your knowledge of dragon etiquette, you would know that it is a troll that was riding with Zephyri. With your dragon etiquette, you realize that that's probably the dragon's voice. So most dragons don't talk to people directly, because well, they can first of all, except through telepathy. So they go through someone. So that troll is probably his voice. And also kind of acts as their like liaison, because dragons are known for being kind of rather blunt and rude in most society, because they really don't care. But but yeah, so you would know that. All right, so Thomas, I need you to roll an intuition and perception.
Okay. Here's hoping this actually goes well. Okay, I see we're continuing with this. 2 successes.
Also, do you have a special skill of like reading lips or anything like that?
Wait, what?
Sometimes you can get the special reading lips.
Reading lips.
Or wait, was that 5th edition thing they took out? Oh, no,
I think that just fall into like a perception thing, wouldn't it?
yeah, but oh yeah, that's a specialization. That's right, they turned into a specialization. So, but it would be useful in this instance if you had it. I just want to make sure.
I can hear ultrasonic sounds.
Not so much. But with 2 successes, you kind of catch pieces of conversation here and there. It's mostly the troll who appears to be apologetic. Sorry we're late. Mr. Spiel pretty much like hugs him. And it's like, no problem. Like, gestures toward the party. And you kind of like hear something about like, oh, is he going to take a humanoid form? And the troll kind of shakes his head. And then some more speak. You don't catch the rest of it, but some more speech is happening. And then Marcus and Joseph go to the tent while Zephyr kind of sits back a little bit. And then Golden, you do see Dr. Arterius. He is looking kind of out of his element and very nervous. But he is attempting to talk to people, brief as it may be. So if there's something you'd like to say to him.
Okay. Golden's gonna go over and basically ask, hey, I'm curious, basically ask sort of how this thing is made.
Okay,
assuming what you can tell us about it, at least.
Oh yes, no. Some of it's trade secrets, but well, it really works on magnetic. Well, do you know much about magnetic conference when it comes to global energy grids?
Okay, let's see how much I do actually know.
Okay.
What would that roll be?
Logic, and if you have science in geology or energy, anything like energy-wise.
I only got electronics, so...
Okay, so it's going to be
logic.
Straight up logic, yeah.
2 successes.
You can lie and say that you do.
So you kind of get what he says. He kind of goes into this whole thing where basically they're using essentially kind of giant shaped magnets as well as ionization in order to keep it up, or like move the island up and down and left and right, and that's how they're able to kind of move about. And they think that's how Atlantis does it, though obviously they can't be sure. But he's like, oh, it's quite a triumph. I mean, this is 20 years of my work. I'm glad to see it. Although it's a little high. I kind of wish you had just kept with my idea and kept it close to the ground, but show business. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Any worries about it being this high, or are just your nerves?
No, the science is sound. We could even go higher, but people might start experiencing dizziness, fatigue, vertigo, loss of consciousness, thin air, all that good stuff. We don't have the same amenities that Atlantis has, clearly, but yeah.
Gotcha.
If you like, you can roll an intuition and charisma.
Okay. Oh, intuition plus charisma?
Yes.
Okay. 5 successes.
He when you asked like if you're nervous whether or not being up this high or just from the technology, he kind of lied a little bit. He is very nervous about being this high up, and kind of to the point where you get the feeling that he's definitely worried what will happen should this fail. Like, he's definitely out of his comfort zone as far as like safety. This is a very safety like conscious and very like scientific minded person, and being up this high does not sit well with him.
So basically, it still works, but so basically, like, everything he's tested says this should work, but if it did fail, then they'd be endangered. Then he's worried about that.
Right.
And this
Understood.
land that we're on becomes a meteor.
Well, I mean, from what I'm seeing, then is they're risking everybody's lives for the sake of this demonstration.
That is true.
Could say the same about airplanes if.
Well, no. If he's nervous about being up this high because it could potentially fail, they're literally risking all these investors' lives for the sake of the demo. And if we can get him to admit that, as well, I mean, who am I following at the moment?
You're following me. So, I mean, I assume you're following me since if you're not going with the dragon.
I kind of assume that like Dark went with Thomas, and then you probably went with Golden then.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could suggest that, and I could say, okay, that's a route to go.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm going from. That's what I got from that anyway. So if the doc seems nervous, and if we can push him down that we shouldn't do this route, he might try and call it off publicly because he doesn't seem to have any social skills. So he might be willing to like go, look, we have to stop. This isn't safe, sort of thing.
Okay, then I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna ask. Okay, You seem kind of nervous. Are you sure we should? I mean, I understand the sun's being sound, and if you've tested everything and you're fairly sure that if you've got say enough redundancies in, then maybe we got it. But I don't know if you've got if things could fail suddenly, then so what was the height that you were originally thinking we would go at?
Well, I just thought that perhaps like a low over the ocean would be sufficient, but yeah, we are safety rated to go up to this height. Quite a few redundancies. Basically, the amount of cascading failures would be inconceivable for this thing to fall, and even if we did lose enough that we lost power, it would just kind of, the backups would kick in and float us down. One of the great things about magnetic energy, I guess, you kind of have to, as long as everything's aligned, it's good to go. Is it hot up here? I feel like it's hot. I know it's supposed to be cold, but I think, if you excuse me, I need a drink, I think.
Understood. I get you.
Okay, scurries off. Meanwhile, Thomas and Darksun, you notice the
Actually, hold on. Can I check Can I check to see? Can I check intentions on that just to make sure? Like, I figure he's telling the truth, but
yeah, you can check intentions. It's the same roll.
what's that again?
It would be intuition, charisma.
Okay, cool. Six successes.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell that he has confidence in his product, in his measurements and everything like that. He's just, it's probably like, in the back of his mind is like, what if this fails? He's going through disaster scenarios in his mind right now, as
Valid.
most people who just design something that's a couple thousand feet up in the air will do. But yes, Thomas and Darkson. So you kind of, as you're listening in, you see Joseph, Tiern, and the troll that came with the dragon kind of walk in. Joseph kind of motions over, like, why don't you have something and get something for Zephyr or Zephyri? And then he gets kind of pulled off by his assistant, and they go kind of behind the stage. You see the dragon is also just kind of like sitting there. He looks a little bored.
We gotta entertain the dragon. Quick, someone make someone
It's the
stumble
easiest thing
into
to
his
do.
voice.
Sorry, what was
Maybe if we...
that? Thomas first, and then we'll go to Darkson.
Okay. I was thinking maybe if we cause a scene with someone accidentally spilling something on his voice, maybe we can get the dragon to leave so he's not part of it anymore.
Okay, and then Dark, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm just trying to think of what a proper greeting would be for a dragon, and I think a deep bow would work.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the dragon is so close,
Yep, the dragon's pretty close by. The voice is at the buffet table, and then the two. So you have some time with either or you could try and find where the other two went. So.
Causing a scene.
What route do you think we should do, Gundev and Jin?
I think.
Scene or get friendly
Well, I
with
guess
the dragon?
another route would. I mean, another route could be like, well, I could ask like, okay, what's the carrying the magnetism? Like, okay, what's the carrying capacity, and how well are we acquainted for like something on the bigger side?
Well, that's for Dr. Arterius.
Yeah, that would be a for Dr. Arterius, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would be down for like doing the little trip and oops.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I just gotta trip someone.
Oh, I meant like I would accidentally spill my drink on. I would accidentally spill my drink on the voice.
Are you sure that you want to put yourself in the line of fire?
Literally.
Because I was thinking we have someone else be put in the line of fire.
Yeah.
Because this is literally messing with a dragon.
It would get me followers. Actually, hold on. Let me ask. I'm gonna do a poll.
Oh no.
Alright, well, while he's doing a poll, Darkson, Thomas, is there anything you want to do while he's putting up a poll? You do see him like he is the voice is making like a rather large plate. Even for a troll, it's a lot of food. So you're guessing he's probably making one for Zephyri.
I'll just go over to Patrol and ask, so, how's it like living with a dragon?
Yeah.
Is he like shoveling like shrimp onto like a second plate? It's like, oh, Yes. It, well, it has its ups and downs. Getting to work with such regal creatures is a joy all to itself, and
I think when Dark Sun's gonna do his bow, he's gonna end up tripping somebody into the voice.
okay, so you're gonna bow to the dragon, but then trip someone.
Yeah, make it seem like a complete accident, and that maybe the person just kind of lost their footing or something like that. Just that it's not his fault.
Gotcha. Roll in agility and athletics or gymnastics, or no, oh, God damn it! Fifth and sixth edition. Why'd you change it? I think it's athletics.
Okay.
If it says athletics, then that's what it is. Yeah, it is athletics. Haha, I was right.
Thomas will save the food, but if there's a drink, Thomas will let it hit the voice.
All right, so you do a very nice bow, and you manage to kind of like maneuver your body just so you manage to get in like someone's walking path just for like a split second, and it's enough to kind of cause them to like stumble a bit, and they go right into the voice. And the troll's a pretty big guy, but he's still kind of like, oh, and like he kind of tips the plate forward like to try and save it, but he just gets it like over himself, like, oh, come on. I should have brought a bowl. Is there a place to clean up? Anyone? It causes a little bit like of a disturbance, not much. You do see Joseph Spiel kind of like run out from where he was, like, oh my God. Well, the facility's locked down right now, but we have restrooms. Like, just fall. I'm so sorry. I don't like. And the guy's like, it was an accident. It just, it happens. I just need to get cleaned up. It's like, oh yeah, we'll find a way to get replaced the tux, and we'll get that out. Oh, you got a shrimp in your pocket. Take that out. All right, let's. And then you can hear him kind of like continue to mutter apologies as they head to another part of the tent that's for like restrooms and stuff like that. All of you can see the horned lion kind of like look out and look very miffed. As he does that, though, you also all see a Linus walk up to him in a very nice like cocktail dress and begin to talk to him. So yeah, the Spiel went with the voice to clean up. You see the guy talking with the Linus, and the dragon is looking kind of impatient now. Like he like like you kind of see that when it happens, like and he's like. But it's a very big creature, so kind of like probably blows you a little bit. Like, ooh, hot, hot breath.
Quick, save the food before it gets brushed off the table.
Also, the servers are kind of like running around to like reset everything and like clean up as well. So there'll be more shrimp, I swear. Like, just hold 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right.
Okay. So you're now alone with the dragon, I guess.
Yeah, we now have a dragon. Okay, do we want to continue causing scenes? Maybe because he seems to be getting impatient. So if we cause more of a disruption, he might leave.
Maybe.
Once they get more shrimp, we cause another disruption with the shrimp.
But again, we shouldn't make it on ourselves.
No. Just as another random sort of way we can start messing things up a bit. The doc said this thing works on giant magnets, didn't he?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Giant magnets disrupt technology.
Yeah?
Can we not use that to say like, well, this tech works, but it like breaks other bits of technology nearby over time. That'd put a hamper on people wanting to use it for industry.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if these things are using giant magnets to push itself basically off the Earth, anything below it would get hit by massive EM waves, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So
I could have Thomas pretend that his cyber eyes are messing up because of it.
Oh, do it.
I'm just trying to, can we call in people to cause this? Is that Deca still available? Because if she's about and she can start causing like minor disruptions in tech here.
I do think. I'm wondering whether that would count as disrupting the demonstration itself.
No, because the tech still works.
The tech is working. It's just causing things that shouldn't.
Yeah, we're just trying to put people off buying it.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, at least as far as I can tell, because I mean, everything's working. It's just.
Are we able to get in contact with the Decker again, or?
Yeah, comms are still working normally. So.
Okay.
Hello.
Jin, it's up to you.
It wasn't my contact.
It's your idea.
Yeah.
It's not my contact. Hey,
It's not my contact either.
I mean, yeah. So, yeah.
I hear a lot of whistling.
Yes, we're quite high up. This is Jin from the team you spoke to earlier.
Oh yes.
I'm hoping you can assist us a little bit.
Oh,
We're
did the passes not work?
No, we're in. That's great. We're just trying to cause a little bit of a disruption here. Nothing major. And we're wondering how you would feel about not breaking tech, just like disrupting some of the tech around here.
Glitching it.
Yeah. They're testing out a new product. We're trying to make it look like there's side effects to using it.
I can see what I can do. I can't really do any promises. I'm back in New York.
Anything will do. Comms disruptions, just anything you can think of. Just have fun.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, just make sure. All I ask is don't make it anything major. We're just trying to cause people to go, "Ooh, this isn't working."
Okay, nothing serious. Just a little chaos here and there. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Well, do have fun. Let us know how it goes later, or I guess we'll see the results up here.
Thomas will be ready to pretend that his cyber eyes are failing whenever this happens.
This is where she actually does hack your cyber eyes.
Yeah.
High or low?
Oh no. Hi.
Yeah. So
Oh no.
after a short while, there's gonna be like a couple of people who are like, I suddenly can't get Matrix signal, or stuff like that, and then like Thomas, you hold on, let me roll for just a.
You know what? I think my arm's gonna need a little bit. Or should I just act that?
You probably act that.
Okay.
Thomas, you go blind briefly, and then even like when it reboots, it's a little glitchy.
Thomas shall start shouting, "My eyes! I can't see!"
That's gonna cause one heck of a disturbance.
Yes.
You do get like a bunch of people like kind of looking up, and actually the horned lion that was talking to the lion is kind of like backs away from her and like goes over to you and like, "Sir, are you having a problem?"
I can't see out of my eyes.
"Let me get you to a medical tent." And then proceeds to like very gruffly like grab you by the shoulders and lead you out, like lead you towards like one side of the thing.
Is that the person I'm with?
Yes.
Can I step in because he's just manhandled my client?
Ooh.
You can.
What would I require here?
Please don't let him take me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step in there and like separate them, saying, "Sir, what do you think you are doing? Does your corporation always manhandle prospective clients?"
kind of like stops at that and kind
Say
of
that loud enough for other people to hear too.
Oh, I am. I'm not being subtle about it.
lets go of Thomas. Goes, oh, I never think of it. I just was very concerned for his well-being. He was shouting quite
So
loudly.
your first thing was to step in and then grab my client?
I wanted to rush him to medical. I didn't know that he might be having a medical emergency.
Did you try and ask first? You just grabbed him? I saw you. Is this how you treat everybody?
I did nothing of the sort. I did not grab him.
I have footage of it, sir. And
Where?
I
Will
witnessed
be
it.
smacking the side of his head, trying to get his eyes working again.
I'll turn my back on the guard and go, are you alright, sir? You know, like trying to make sure you're doing okay.
I did not mean to cause an incident. I am deeply sorry. Can I get you a drink to apologize, I guess?
No, you're just being disrespectful. What's this I guess thing? You're just giving me corporate
No,
spear here.
I didn't actually roll it intuition charisma.
Intuition and charisma?
Yes.
Okay, but if you want to put my intuition, charisma.
Can I help Jin out with it, or
Yeah, you're the.
Sure.
I'd say you're involved in this scene too, so I'd say you can.
Really, 2 successes out of 10 dice.
I hate
Hey.
that.
Maybe Thomas will do better for you.
That's 9. Roll 4 successes.
For success.
Oh.
Jin, for you two, like this guy is actually like he is like you say this like is this how corporate whatever is supposed to act, and like you thinking back ahead, it's like actually this is really not how a corporate person acts like at all. And Thomas with year 4, like you get the same thing, and like the manner, like this guy is very rough around the edges. He doesn't really talk with the same like kind of airs that most assistants talk to their, the people they work with. Most of them are kind of suck uppy and stuff like that. This guy is kind of feels like he's angry to be here. He acts basically like someone who definitely is not assistant to anyone. He acts more like a criminal.
Interesting.
I'm going to turn back around to him and go, who do you work for? Do you work here?
But of
Tell me
course,
your boss.
I
want
work.
to speak with your manager.
I'm going full Karen on him.
Mr. Spiel's handling an emergency right now. I can.
Well, you're going to stand here with me until he comes here.
I guess of course I will make sure that once he comes back, that we will take care of all of this, and we'll find
Where is
out.
he now?
What was that?
What's the emergency he's dealing with?
Oh, someone had an unfortunate accident. They're just cleaning up at the moment.
So someone cleaning themselves up is more important than one of his own staff manhandling clients?
Just hold on, ma'am, just calm down.
Oh, I am perfectly calm. You're the one who's manhandling my client,
just like
and now giving me corporate bull.
you get a look. You don't even need to roll for this. You get a look in his eyes, like I would probably kill you right now if I really could, like snap your neck like a twig. But I can't, so I'm not. But you're getting that like vibe from him, like the if looks could kill, you would be dead.
Yeah.
But he proceeds to like cross his arms and like he goes up to his comm, going up to the comm is like, Mr. Spiel, could you please come back to the party? There's an incident. Joseph quickly, the human guy, comes back. Is like, yes, we were just cleaning something up. Like, is there another problem? Like, God, like what's the guy looks at the dragon like, oh good, like the dragon's still here. Like, all right. It's like, is there something wrong? Tyrion, is it? And the horn line goes, do they want to speak to you? This one's eye is malfunctioning or something. I tried to get them to medical. And
my client was having a slight moment because she's just going to step in front of the guy and just shut him up. my client was having a slight moment, and your thug piled in there and grabbed my client and tried to manhandle him out the way.
Oh my God!
Do you hire thugs for your staff? He doesn't even act or behave like a proper security person. What do you call this? Is this how low you are?
No, of course not, Miss. Tyrion here has been my aide. We're just a megacorp for a few months now. We've just been,
So
he's not used to high. He's not used to high corporate culture. I swear, I can make this all up to you.
Don't try to bribe me now.
No, what? I mean, yeah, I mean.
I heard a yes there.
I need to go.
Bribery now. Are you hearing this, everybody? They're trying to bribe people now. That's bribery. Sorry, I'm enjoying this.
I'm enjoying just listening to it.
So everyone can roll an intuition perception, but as this is going on.
Oh, for the record, Golden Dove is going to be recording this for later.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Sorry
right.
about going on,
It's
Johnny.
working again.
Oh no, this is perfect. I love it.
What did you say it was? Sorry.
Intuition perception.
Intuition 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ugh.
Hey, at least I know if I ever need to be a Karen, I'm a good one.
Oops.
Mind you, I deal with enough of them at work, so this is kind of like.
You've learned from the best.
Can everyone do it, or is it only
Yes, this is for everyone.
Okay. Okay.
Intuition perception?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 successes.
4 successes.
I got 3 successes myself. I mean, is this an auditory test or
It's just looking. It's a pretty simple check.
visual thing? Okay.
But yeah, so 2 and above. Everyone can see like security. You can tell who like security personnel is for the company, because they weren't really moving around with anyone, and they're kind of like, you see them doing like a little dance. Like they want to get involved, but then they don't. They start rushing forward, but then they stop when like they see the guy apologize. Like they're not sure what to do. Like, do they go in and start arresting people, like trying to detain people, or are they just gonna let him like deal with it? Like you're not causing like a violent scene, but a scene is being made, so they're confused. The guests are all like, oh, all right, well, here's some more entertainment.
How's the dragon appreciating this?
you see Zafiri, and somehow he got like a giant bag of popcorn, and he's just like, Right. Yeah, like, all right.
Anyway,
Jin, can I'm gonna have Jin like pointing to all the security guy. So, you're ganging up now.
like just like no. No.
Move. Are you
No.
calling really? Is this what you're doing?
No one's ganging up on you, man. With
Darkson's even taking notice now. He's just.
if we can all just like calm down and get this sorted out.
I am perfectly calm. I'm just getting my point across, and you're not understanding. You're trying to bribe me because of how you're treating my client.
I would never think of bribery, really? All right, well, no, like I never think of bribing your client in any way. I just wanted to make sure that everyone, this is a party. Everyone, we're having a good time, right? Like,
I want him fired.
You're absolutely right. Tyrion, you're fired.
Really? You think you don't treat yourself that low that you're just going to fire them off the comments of one person? Is that really how you're doing
God.
this? Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
You're a low person. Wow. I'm speechless. In fact, all these people, you didn't even take it out back. No, you did it in front of all these people and just fired him publicly. Look what you've done to his life.
I am going to activate the special.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
If I can find it, here it is. Don't do it quite yet, guys. Hold on, I gotta change it up. right.
Am I being like too much here, guys? I'm
No,
I'm
you
enjoying
are
myself.
you are making
Love
this
it.
very interesting.
Okay, for 10,000 coins, you can activate a special event for the audience. It's exclamation mark special. So
Is
that
it
is
only the audience that can do it?
only
or-
the audience. There, that is in play right now.
Oh, we just
And-
lost somebody.
Oh, we lost Dark Sun. Nope.
And they're back.
anything. It shouldn't have affected the. Nope, it didn't. Okay, good.
No,
okay.
it's back. Yeah.
My Discord just reset.
Yeah, it's saber coins. Sorry, did I say points? I meant saber coins. I'm sorry. But yeah, so 10,000 saber coins will activate the special until. So also I gotta make sure I get Jin again.
We don't know what this special is until you. Oh, excuse. Until you
Don't know what it is until it's activated. Well, that was
Oh
fast.
boy.
There it is.
All right, so yeah, the guy's like, "You're fired, Tyrion," and Tyrion like looks at him and is like, "Really? I'm fired. I'm fired. I go through all this bullshit and
Oh,
pretending to be your fucking assistant, and you have the audacity to fire me." And like, you see all the like color drain from Joseph's face. He's like, that's Tyrion. Tyrion Holland's like, "No, with all the fucking money I lent you, this is the level of respect you give to me. I said I would go along with this to get the fucking deal with Seder Krupp, but I am not gonna stand here and be some goddamn shill for a bunch of aristocrats 2 miles up in the goddamn sky. Guess what? Bills due now. Make the deal or we're going." And Spiel just looks at the dragon and then looks at Tyrion, and it's like, I gotta go. Can someone help with this? I have to talk to someone. At this point, like, Tyrion is just arms crossed. He definitely, his demeanor, his already gruff demeanor has changed. He looks absolutely enraged. And is definitely like not looking like an assistant anymore.
I see. Or maybe I don't see. They don't know.
At this, oh,
Can I have like Jin very slowly, carefully step to the side so she's no longer in line of sight?
ow.
Do we have a contact with a Mr. Johnson or whatever? Because I don't know if we need to keep this guy alive.
You do know you have kind of an inside person, the Linus Kerala,
Oh yeah.
and
Is
you
she
have.
about?
Yep, you have seen her. She was talking to Turin earlier.
Yeah. So I'd like to, if she's nearby, because would this have attracted her nearby?
Oh yeah, she's definitely very close to hand now.
Right. So yeah, Jin's just gonna slowly step away and then just go up to her and go. So do we need to keep him in one piece?
She kind of gives you like a, I don't know, like we just need the company.
I mean, is he the guy that owns the company? Is he? He's not the scientist. He's the guy that owns the company.
Yeah, he's like the CEO
Yeah.
or something of that
See-
nature.
Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, that's fine.
And he like kind of like motions for like security to like kind of come forward, and then he kind of makes a beeline towards like the dragon, who's just kind of like, now that he's the center of attention, he's just kind of like looking around with like cheeks full of popcorn, like, I was not supposed to be in the spotlight.
The voice isn't available either because the voice is still in the tent, isn't he?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So he's basically just shouting at this dragon.
And
Which-
the dragon's just like,
Yeah, it's like, so, you know, like, I think you've seen the technology, right? Like, we can make a deal now, you know. You can bring in your uncle, and then we can get this done, right? Like, good reviews, right? Dragon's like looking around, like, I am very, like, he looks very uncomfortable with the situation, as is like everyone else.
Yeah.
As like security kind of like comes in, like, and looks at the four of you, and like, or at the very least, like Thomas and Jane are like, drinks?
I just like the fact that your boss is now yelling at a dragon on a platform 2 miles up in the air. Do you feel safe? I feel safe.
I would take a drink, please.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of drink? Like, very awkwardly. Eventually, like the troll gets back. He seems to have like, like you can only imagine like the guy Spiel is like up at the dragon, just like, hey, we can make a deal, right? Let's make a deal now. Let's like, can we... And then like the dragon probably mentally to the voice like, help, please, come here now.
Well, it's dragon, so it's like, please remove this lower thing from my presence.
Yes.
Now, do it.
Yeah. He's a bit younger, but yeah, it probably would be more like that. It's like the thing is like kind of like, you know, a dog barking at someone. It's the same effect. Like this thing is barking at me. Please remove it, or please get it to stop.
But like, it's my dog. So I'm thinking of having Jin come up and step in and move him away and get his attention again.
Sure.
Like, why are you now yelling to dragons, sort of thing?
Joseph.
I could do that because to see if we can get because having
Actually,
a
you
dragon
know what?
having a
I
dragon
I could step in on that because, well, draconic etiquette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you can step in because you're with me, aren't you? And I can.
I think.
move
Oh
him
sure.
away.
Yeah, you are pretty much like
Okay.
together at the point.
I can pull the guy away, and you can apologize to the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I would probably grab him and pull him to
Go for it.
you.
I mean, yeah, I'm still technically your security as well, so
Uh
Karen security. Hey.
But yeah, I'll probably grab him, yank him aside rather roughly because yeah, into
Doing the
Jin's
exact
arms.
thing, doing the exact thing that Jin screamed at the other guy for doing.
Well, this time it's because of the fact that he's, you know, yelling at a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He-
not something you fucking do. So I will
Yeah.
apologize in Draconic for the slights.
Yeah, with your draconic etiquette now, it's like he definitely broke some rules there. Joseph did.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be yelling at the guy. Go, what do you think you're doing, yelling at a dragon 2 miles up in the air? Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? What do you think you're doing? Like, oh my god, I've never met anyone so incompetent as you.
And I will turn around after the apologies towards him and yell out, "You are lucky that I am here. If I was not here, he probably would have eaten you."
In short order, actually, as you're doing that, the troll kind of manages to like shuffle his way back up to like the side of the dragon. It's like, yes, okay. Like composes himself for a second. It's like, Zephyri would like to thank you. Kind of looks at you, Dark Sun. I'm sorry, we don't have your name.
Dark Sun.
Mr. Dark Sun, thank you for removing such a odious display from my master's presence. Zephyri thanks you greatly. Just kind of like they look at each other, and it's like, is there something that you wish to speak about, or do you wish to say something for this man? Kind of gesturing to Joseph.
Mm.
I'm gonna shout offer a plate of shrimp. Replacement plate of shrimp.
But yes,
Jim's going to still be like yelling at the dude. But that yeah.
Well, at this point, Joseph's kind of like in the field position.
Verbal beatdown. Gotta love it.
Yeah. But yes, Darkson, you have a chance to speak to, well, Zephyri
Oh.
about Mr. Spiel.
Ooh, this is the hard part.
You gotta figure out what to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah,
I'm not the one who usually talks.
Well, you got thrust into the limelight.
Yep.
That's a good idea from Tana.
Yep. And it's a live feed, so you can take any suggestion that comes from it.
Yeah. I'll be doing that and then adding in that all the EM interference is something to consider. And Darkson's even going to mention that he could feel he could actually feel a tingling in his robotic arm. The EM was that bad.
Okay.
And it shut off my eyes.
I will have
Yeah.
you, Darkson, roll a charisma and etiquette, or not etiquette, that's the influence.
Con.
Influence.
You will have a +4.
+4, wow.
Yes.
Oh, big old dice pool.
It pays to show proper etiquette.
Oops.
Don't lose your dice.
Ah!
Back to escaping.
I just say, don't lose your dice. Could
5
be a lot
successes.
of count.
Zafiri and the troll kind of look at each other, give each other like a little nod, and the troll goes back to you. It's like, I think that you might be right, and that this won't be a good fit for the family's enterprise. I think, in fact, we are probably going to go. Shrimp notwithstanding, we'll take those to go. So
Wonderful.
please wrap them up, and then we shall leave.
Thomas will just find something to wrap it in and hand it to the troll.
Thank you. Your assistance has been most appreciative. Zafiri thanks you as well, also for acting in an appropriate manner to his station.
Darksun will do his bow again
Next gives you a
since
little
they are leaving.
gives you a little bow back, which was more than most people can say. And the troll kind of like climbs on once again, holding the shrimp that has been wrapped up, and they proceed to go. You like at the big beating of the wings and feeling it like kind of brush against you. It kind of snaps Joseph out of his of getting his stupor from being berated by a kitsune.
Excuse me.
Bless you. And you kind of like, wait, no, wait, come back. I haven't even gone over figures yet.
You make it sound like the dragon actually wants to stand there, whatever it was doing, and listen to you yelling numbers at it as well? Wow.
It is a part of business.
Yeah, but he was actually yelling.
It is true. He was yelling. The lioness that kind of came in contact with kind of comes up to you. Is like, wow. Oh, that was something.
Jin has the biggest smile on her face she can possibly manage. Teeth showing everything. Like multiple tails wagging happily. She enjoyed that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, and then she kind of like leans down in front of the guy and proceeds to take out something from her. This little thin, like, kind of wallet thing, except it's much thinner, like a card holder. Flips up in front of his face. Everyone can roll an intuition and perception.
Shall do so.
1,000 for Dark Zone.
2 successes.
4, 7.
Oh Jesus.
3 successes for myself.
Okay.
2 for me.
So I got 2 successes and there were 4 ones
Oof.
out of my. Wait, no, 5 ones out of my 7.
Oh
rolls.
yeah. So you did glitch. You didn't critical glitch though.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you just saw the back of the wall. It looks like a Danger's pass card.
My eyes are
Yeah,
still a little fuzzy.
your eyes are still. The rest of you don't really get a lot of information, but you do see the very large letters that spell FBI on it. And
Oh
she goes, Mr. Spiel, I think now that your lifeline is gone, you may want to talk to us about the criminal dealings you have with Mr. Jeffries.
Oh.
Is that the guy that's still standing there looking very angry?
Yes.
The lion, I assume.
The
Yeah.
horned lion, yes.
Interesting that the FBI or that we would be working with the FBI.
Oh, did someone get 5 successes? I heard 2 threes and
Oh,
no,
no.
I just got 2.
2. Okay. But yeah, that's what she flashes it from and kind of like looking up. And as like everyone's kind of like just looking around like what on earth just happened? Everyone can
What's the
feel
town experience?
yeah. Like everyone can feel the ground beneath their feet kind of like shift slightly, like a little like boom.
Golden's going to take this moment to trip and make a little scene because
Ah.
Cole said so.
Should we be concerned about that?
I think so.
I feel like we should be.
Is it too
And-
late to ask the dragon to come back and give us a lift?
It's a little too late.
Golden's gonna go. Golden's gonna try and talk to the doctor about this to see if because you said like about like the catastrophic failures and if there are any ways around this.
So you kind of hurry over to Dr. Arteris, but as you kind of do that, everyone gets a phone call from Simone, your decker.
Oh
But-
no. What
Uh-oh.
did she do?
And she goes, "Hey, something interesting is going on, and I think you probably would want to know about it."
What?
What's happened?
So I was messing around, like you said, and
Ish.
I couldn't get into their systems, but figured didn't have to. But there's been a firewall breach at
Oh.
Agro Aeronautics.
Is that?
Yeah, I think something's happening. I don't know though. It's looking kind of messy.
Are we over the ocean still?
Yes.
Oh, good. There's at least that.
Still gonna hurt if we go down with the island.
And it's only like another boom, and like another like feeling like the ground kind of like shakes under you a little bit. This
Is there-
enough that most people are concerned at this point.
Is there anything you can do from your side, Simone, to maybe counter that?
I could try and follow the breach, but it's gonna take me a little time.
See if you can.
Hey, because
Do what you can.
because we're
There's a
on a
lot of lives on the line right now.
yeah.
Yeah, see if you can get that breach sealed up again and take control of the system yourself at least. That's
Yep,
priority
I will.
right
I'll see what I can do. Not much I can do down on the ground, but there's enough matrix signals that I think I could bounce to get it starting up speed.
now. Let's
A
go and see
lot
if we
of
can
them?
find the doctor. Where's that line lady?
She's currently talking to Joseph Spiel.
I'm giving up on the whole bodyguard and client thing at this point, but she'll Jim will approach her and goes, what was her name again?
Her name is Kirala.
Kirala, we have a problem. Someone's hacked the system. I
Just-
think they're messing up with the island's repulsion,
Great,
lifty thing.
just what I need.
Propulsion.
Well, luckily, stashed a helicopter to take Mr. Spiel off in the event that he loses the deal. I'm going to escort him there now. Y'all are free to come.
And everybody else on the island?
I already have some. We'll try and get some agents on it, but right now, for me, Mr. Spiel's the priority, as well as if I can get Dr. Arteris.
What's the chance that there's any Deckers on the island?
Let's go and see
maybe
if we can
low.
find Dr. Alteris, because he might be able to, like...
Golden Dove's already after him.
Yeah, Decker count's probably pretty low. It's mostly like faces, basically. Like Thomas would know, it's like 95% faces, and the rest and the rest are bodyguards of the faces. So it's street samurais and faces.
And a couple mages on our side.
Yep. Golden Dove, you do find Dr. Arteris. He's like tapping on like a tablet, and he looks very nervous.
Okay, Golden Dove is gonna ask, like, hey, do you have any way of stabilizing this if someone might have gotten in?
Oh no, I can't access my maintenance. I can't access my anything. What's happening?
I don't know other than that someone got it.
Oh no. How? I don't even know how they could do that.
Who's there with you?
Golden kind of went off alone, but you guys can, since you said you were going to look for him, the rest of you can join in.
Catch up in a minute, yeah.
Pat the owl on the back of the head and tell him it's gonna be alright. Calm him down.
My biggest question first is there a way we can disable their connection to the system?
No, everything's hardlined outside, but we can get security personnel to open up the building. That can get to the evacuation routes. I can.
Do that first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kara. That's when Kara was like, "Yes, evacuate the island. I think we have a problem here."
Evacuate first. Try and fix it second.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
About a minute later, you hear like someone else, like one of the security personnel, goes up and it's like, excuse me, attention everyone. We're currently experiencing turbulence that was unexpected. If you could please all head to the aeronautics facility. We will be shuttling people off using our specialized craft. Please go in an orderly line. There is nothing to be alarmed about.
Which is always the thing that makes everyone go, "Oh my god," and then panic.
Yeah, a little bit of panic goes on, and as like the minutes kind of tick by and everyone's kind of like going through, it gets increased when there's a very big like boom, and the island starts tilting.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
At this point, you're probably it's noticeable enough that you can see like the water features, like it's starting to tilt the water so that it's like not level.
Hmm.
We need to get everybody out of here now.
Dr. R is like, oh god, they're messing with the gyroscopic stabilizers. Oh god.
Is there any way to like reset them or put them back how they should be?
Well, we have to get control back of the system. We can, but it's not in a really accessible spot.
Where is it?
The roof.
How far high up is the roof?
The building is about 25 stories tall.
How far would my zipline cable thing go?
5.
I got that thing.
6.
Right.
We do have a mage. We may be able to teleport.
I could climb up there.
I'm a mage, but I can't teleport.
Damn.
I also have a zip grapple gun, so like that little thing.
Meanwhile, Kirala like goes to Dr. Arteris like, "Sir, I'm with the federal government. I would like to escort you and Mr. Spiel off of this island personally." And the Joseph is like, yes, please get me off. Please get me off and hide me somewhere. Please, for love of God.
You do realize, Kerala, that you're currently live showing that the FBI is willing to abandon people to their deaths.
Hey, they're already evacuating the island. There's not much more I can do here.
And your police, you're the only officer on board. You should remain until make sure everyone's off and safe.
So I think that guy should be the last one to leave.
Yeah.
Listen, if someone's hacking this place, I can't let the secrets of this technology, God forbid, fall in the wrong hands, or these two people die in the process. They're evacuating the island. It looks like it's going well. And then it looks like the doctor's like, you have countermeasures, right? So that this thing doesn't just, do what it's threatening to do. Dr. Artura's like, yeah, I mean, it would have to fail at least 4 of the 6 systems. How many
failed so far?
Probably 1 at this current stage. You all get a call back from Simone, and she basically goes, okay, so I have some good news and some bad news.
Lay it
Bad
on us.
news first.
Bad news is there is a really nasty virus that's just absolutely shredding through every single scrap of coding related to propulsion and stabilization.
They are trying to make us fall.
Yeah. Do you have any sort of source or no?
The good news, well, that is kind of the good news, is I think I can, well, there is a way to do it, but I would need to have a direct control in there. I can't stop the virus, but I may be able to help slow it down. It won't be much, but I would need, like I said, the Matrix ain't cutting it. I need a direct link.
Where can we get a direct link to your systems then?
Dr. Terry's like holds up his tablet, like, this is made to be hard-coded, but I need the rooftop access.
We can get you up there. Will you
Take a
be
lot
able
of
to
time.
stop it?
I don't know. It depends on the level of failure. Corral's like, okay, so, like, last chance. We're either, like, we're going to try and save this place, or we're all getting the hell out of
You said that there
here.
was a helicopter. We can use the helicopter to get up there.
This is true.
Because taking the helicopter up there, this helicopter's still in flight, and if you need to leave, you can still leave because the helicopter will be charged up, but we can at least try and save it in the meantime.
I mean, I guess that works for me.
Gonna look to our FBI agents.
So,
Work for you.
can we get a lift, please?
I suppose. Let's go.
Your priorities, we've got mine. They kind of overlap. Let's go.
And they proceed to, like, start. Corral takes the lead and starts going, like, all right, this way, let's go. As you're heading out of the tent, though, another huge, like, bump screams coming from the people that are heading into the building, and you're tilting another 10 degrees as you hear just like,
Okay.
and, like, you see, like, at this point I need everyone to roll a agility and athletics, as you're probably about 20 degree tilt.
Agility.
Can I do can I have gymnastics as a bonus to that?
Yes, you can.
I got 3 successes.
2 successes.
1.
Drop it. 3.
All right, so everyone manages to kind of, like, brace themselves and, like, hold on to something, even as you're, like, tilting downwards. And, like, everyone kind of, like, looks at, like, Dr. Arteris, like, oh no, that was number 2. Oh god, they're good. They're going after the systems itself. They're shutting down. They're misaligning the engines. It's
a virus. Seems to be really indiscriminate.
I don't know if we're gonna have time to get there and back. Like, but we can't
Got
go
a
up
plan.
either.
We've got a plan.
Let's stick to it and get this done.
Agreed. If worst comes to worst, we're gonna have to tie each other, we're gonna have to tie a rope between ourselves.
We'll be fine. I wouldn't recommend using my rope. It'll cut you in half.
Doctor,
Yeah.
we'll get through this.
Oh God.
We'll get through this, Doctor.
Simone goes, yeah, I think I managed to get into, at the very least, their diagnostics. He's right. So there's 6 basically alignment or magnetic alignment engines. It has destroyed 2 of them. If the third one goes, guys, you're going to be at like 45 degree to maybe even 90.
Let's go. Get to the helicopter and get
Run!
this thing out.
So, as you guys are proceeding to head towards the area, you get about 100 feet, and Simone tells you to like, hold on, stop, wait. It's already ripping through the third thing. I don't know if you're going to make it to the helicopter in time. And Corrall's like, that's the only way I have to get out. Like, at this point, most of the, like, you don't see anyone else. The evacuation, it's probably taken like 5-10 minutes. Like, most of the evacuation has progressed to the point you don't see anyone outside. So the island, like, and at this point, the island is about, like, 30 degrees, almost 45. And it's tilting so that you're on the top side. So you can literally see, like, the ocean at this point.
Oh, getting a bit of vertigo.
And Carl's like, the helicopter's our only chance. Like, you're saying we can't even make it there? It's like, where is it? It's like, you know, she gives like
sliding. Let's go.
200 feet that way. It's like, you're never going to make it. You got about a minute.
Then let's hurry.
Do you have any other recommendations then?
She's like, can you get to the evacuation tunnels?
Where are those from where we are?
Inside the building. That's technically below you now. And off to the left. I think that would be a better shot for you. Carola's like, no, it's the helicopter. We gotta keep going to the helicopter. And Simone's like, I really feel like if you want to save this island, you're going to have to go back to the... I don't think you're going... Even if you get to the helicopter, you probably won't get back in time. It's the building or bust, I think. Carol's like, well, at this rate, the helicopter's going to slide off the goddamn island, so...
Yeah, that's the point. It's already at 30 degrees, and by the time we get there, it's going to be worse. It might have fallen off already.
And it's like, well... Carola's like, ugh. Well, what are we doing then? Are we trying to save this island, or are we going to hit the helicopter? Gotta choose now and commit.
I don't think, at this point, I don't think we can save the island. At least everybody should be off it, and it's over the water.
Right. As it move back towards the city.
I don't think we can save it at this point. Wish we could. I mean, but
modern day
well,
Titanic.
I was gonna ask, Doctor, do you have all the stuff backed up? Worst case, so you can.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I like, he's like profusely sweating. It's like, I wish you're probably right. I wish I could save this island, but you know, it'll drop. It should drop slowly, right? I'm actually into.
Probably.
Oh wow, nice. Actually, so Simone actually like, okay, well, apparently I'm really good at what I do. So I think I found the virus's path. It is going to rip through that third one, but for some reason the coding and the programming is synced that it won't keep going to the next one, at least not right away. And Dr. Arter's like, not right away. Like, what could it be doing? It's like, I don't know. It's still there. It's still wreaking havoc, but it's saving, like, once it hits that third engine, then it's going to stop for a while. Dr. Arter's like,
Okay, we have time.
it's like, oh
We
no.
have time.
Oh god. It can't be.
You think they're going to try and drop it over the city?
No, but the whole protocol is that even with as the island heads towards the surface, the magnetic resonance gets stronger. It goes slower. That was the whole failsafe. If they misalign all 3 engines at once, they're going to drop a 10-acre stone into the ocean a couple miles away from Manhattan.
Right, so
We're gonna make a tsunami.
we don't really exactly have much of a choice of stopping it.
Oh
So
God! A fourth
We
of
have
Manhattan
to
underwater.
Stop this. We don't have a choice. We have to stop this thing, or else it's gonna wash away Manhattan.
Yeah.
Carl's like, well, I think sounds like I'm going to lose the deposit in the helicopter.
A little bit.
Hey, it's worth it. At least you'll still have a job.
Hey, you lose the deposit on the helicopter, you'll have a giant floating island instead.
Yeah, to let me keep it. You hear someone's like, guys, you got like 30 seconds. That third engine's about to go.
Let's go.
Let's go then.
Go.
So what happened?
Going.
I need everyone to make another agility and athletics.
4 successes.
I'm gonna burn an edge to bring mine up. I'm gonna burn 2 edge to bring mine up to 2 successes.
Okay. Oh, just spend.
4 successes.
Oh, lay luck for Jin.
Hmm?
Okay. Oh, don't worry about it.
I said, okay.
Oh, what'd you get? Sorry.
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
I got 4.
Alright, lay luck for Jin Golden. So both oops. So as you're all running back towards the building, you kind of like angle yourselves so that you're kind of like facing it, as you feel like, again, just a deep like reverberation in the ground, a very like deep vibration, and the island begins to tilt again and tilt and tilt, and you go from 45 to 50 to and then eventually you're no longer running towards the building, you're sliding towards it. Thankfully, all of you managed to kind of like slow yourselves enough that when you hit the side of the building, you don't hurt yourselves. But now you're kind of like you just bang like right against the glass, and as you're kind of like getting back up on your feet, you're standing on the wall of this building, on the side of this building, and the grass is vertical behind you.
Well, at least we can get to the roof easier.
Yep, let's go. Sprint it.
You start to sprint
before it gets any worse.
You start to sprint forward, and I need everyone to roll an intuition perception check.
Intuition perception.
3
Where's that
successes.
sheet? What, 8?
Just the
3
one for me.
successes.
Oh, Jin, you have combat sense, right? Or
I do, yeah.
okay, so
I am gonna burn some edge. I've got 4 points. I don't remember what I can do with that.
it's spend edge. Burning edge is just if you die, Earth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll spend edge to give myself at least a couple successes here.
Okay.
So 2.
And Thomas, what'd you get?
I got 3.
Okay, so no one is actually surprised as like you start seeing like something like whizzing towards you. You're all like what the hell is that? And then Dr. Arteris goes, "Oh, those are our defense drones."
Oh.
Really?
And no one is surprised. We'll go right into initiative. As you see 3 fairly decent looking drones
We're gonna
start
fight
heading
on the
your way.
run here.
Okay.
Okay, intuition is what again?
Oh, it's
Initiative. Yeah.
yeah, it's your intuition and reaction, but it's added
got
together.
11.
It's not rolled, and then you roll a
Plus
1d6.
1d6. So I got 9.
I got 14.
But I get 2d6 from you, don't I? Because I have that skill.
Yes.
Really? Oh no, wait. You add those together rather than it being successes, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So it's intuition, you said? No, it's reaction plus
Intuition.
intuition, so that's 9 plus that, which is another 9, so 18.
All right, Jin, you are up first. Zzz, they're just coming right at you, barreling down.
Is a stun bolt electricity, or is it?
Magic, but it works against rope. It's basically physical damage, essentially.
Yeah. I'll hold that until I need it. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw a stun bolt at them,
All right.
which was it's magic plus. Is it willpower? Can't remember what magic attacks are now. My brain's having a moment.
Give me a second. I can look up for you. Oh, I turned right to it.
Eh.
Ho, 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 ho. Sorcery plus magic.
It's sorcery plus magic. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my...
And guess what? You don't. It's a robot. It can't resist.
So it's 3 successes on that, and then I just have to soak it, which is. That's not very useful at all. I'll need to.
Ooh. So everyone sees like Kitsune like fire, stun bolt, and like one of the little drones coming towards you kind of like dips a bit, like as it gets hit. You can see it sparking a little bit. And then Thomas, you had 14.
Yes.
And is your turn next?
Apparently my willpower is A.
Hmm.
So I'll just.
Okay.
Call shenanigans.
Yeah. What was the
How
soak again? Sorry.
The soak, it's a charisma plus, or it's whatever your
Yeah, it's willpower,
willpower
plus charisma.
plus, yeah, your charisma.
how far away are they right now?
You saw them enough that they are long range at the moment.
Okay. I will go ahead and follow up on that stun bolt and shoot at the one that just got hit with the Ruger.
Yeah, okay. Take what? Oh, actually, no, they don't get. So they don't have to worry about attack range because they're robots. So yeah, go ahead and roll your attack. This is theirs.
I got 3 successes.
Ah, it's another hit.
Alright,
Hey.
that's 4 physical.
Do some damage. That one's looking real bad. The bullet hit something important because it's kind of a little lagging behind, smoking a bit. It is their turn though. So now they're on dumb system. So let's just do this randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So Jin, Thomas, and Dark Sun are all getting shots. So the first one will be the injured one. So that will be. We'll start with Dark Sun.
Okay.
Roll your dodge.
Dodge. That is
Intuition reaction again.
intuition reaction.
As you just see these like guns just kind of like pop out and start doing like Gatling gun style.
4 successes.
Ooh, actually it just hits.
Aw, man.
Yeah, they got lucky.
Damn.
Woo! Alright, the damage is... Where's the damage for this? It is... Oh, that's not too bad. So you're going to soak 5 physical damage.
5, and that is body plus armor.
Yep.
Plus an extra 1 for natural armor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 7, 8. I don't have my line coat. I only got the armor vest. It's 11. Actually, wait. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And the second one will fire on Jin. So Jin, roll your dodge roll
Which was reaction
and intuition.
and intuition. My combat sense plus defense, does that kick in here?
Shoot.
Because all
Yeah.
it says is plus 2 defense. It doesn't actually tell me where that defense sits.
Yeah, I think it is just defense, and so yeah, this would be because you're defending yourself.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
9. 3 successes on that. Really? Out of 11 die?
Wow, these drones are they're kicking it. So you have to soak 6 as you get shot as well.
Wow.
Okay. That's body plus armor, isn't it?
Yep.
4.
Also,
They're
you're
shooting
eight.
Gatling guns.
Yeah.
So
you're seeing like the bullets like ricochet off like the glass as well, as you guys are running on it.
You said I had to soak 6.
Yep.
No, I took three wounds then.
Okay. Yep. But yeah, you see it like tink tink, like you're seeing it like tink off the glass. This glass is very strong. And then the last one, Thomas.
Alright.
Roll your dodge.
I got 2.
And that goes to show with the dice. That one just barely misses.
Yay!
You just bullets all over the place. You're like, yeah. And then it goes to Dark Sun with 10.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, hold on. I had 11.
Oh, sorry. I had you at 9.
I had 9.
Oh, I got these mixed up. So we'll go with Golden first
Okay.
and then Dark Sun.
Okay, is Jin looking bad?
I'm on 1. I've taken 3 physical damage, so I'm on a -1 modifier at this point.
Okay, yeah. Golden Olive's gonna try and heal her up.
Okay. So roll your hit check.
That would be... Three successes.
Alright, well, you heal all 3.
Yay.
And then Dark Sun.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to try and take a few shots at this thing. So, Super Warhawk time.
Okay.
What is the range?
It is long range currently. Oh, wait, they actually move forward, so it'd be medium range now.
Okay, so that's an 8 on that. It's agility and firearms, right?
Correct.
Okay, so 8. Eh.
Or, wait, let's see. Wrong one.
4.
That is a hit.
Awesome.
Damage with the gun.
Damage is... where is it? 4p.
Alright, so you square like a pretty, like a solid hit. I'm guessing that's the injured one? Or that smoking one?
Yes.
And it looks like it's being held together by like gum and wrapping paper at this point because it's still going, but boy is it damaged. You almost, it feels like you almost got it, but it was just a tad off. And then it is back to the top, but first I need everyone to roll a intuition or a dodge roll, so intuition and reaction.
Combat sense included?
No. Or actually, you can roll that, or you can roll a agility and gymnastics if you prefer.
So I don't get my combat sense in this one.
Not this one, no.
And you said agility and reaction.
Either a dodge roll or if you want to go agility and gymnastics or athletics, sorry, or intuition reaction.
Intuition.
Yeah, I'm doing intuition reaction.
3 for Dark Sun.
I got one success myself. Bloody hell.
And I'll
Yep.
go ahead and use
Hey.
some of my edge to get to 4 successes.
Okay. Golden Dove? Golden Dove, what'd you get? Oh. Did we lose Golden Dove?
Maybe.
Um, hold on. Golden Dove there? Oh, I see his thing
Oh,
moving.
sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
No problem.
you're good.
So getting hit.
Well, it's a intuition and reaction, or if you want to do agility and gymnastics.
Okay. Two successes.
Okay, so everyone but Thomas. So Dark Sun, high or low?
Ooh, hi.
Jin, high or low?
Aye.
Golden Dove, high or low?
Hello.
All right. So as you're running and fighting these drones, you start to see shadows, and like coming over you, and like what in the and like you turn back just in time to see all the party stuff that was above you is now coming at you, and Darkson, you get hit with a subwoofer,
Ooh.
and that is going to be 5 damage.
Soak or no?
It will be soaked, so body and armor.
Okay.
Golden Dove, you actually take like 3 damage as you're hit with like a plate of shrimp and a chair. Jin,
One's gonna pick up some shrimp if they can.
Jin, you get hit with like a chunk of like masonry that got hit off, so that's gonna be 6.
So I was taking 5?
Yep.
Okay.
And then all this other stuff's just raining down around and like banging and stuff, and you hear like glass kind of like cracking underneath you as chairs and bricks and like part of the stage and tables and everything is like just raining down on top of you.
I soaked
Okay,
3 of
only
it.
took 1 damage from that.
Yeah, I soaked 3, so I take 2.
Okay.
How much damage did you say I took?
You're taking 6 from a fallen
Oof,
piece of.
I take 1 from that then. Did I get any healing? Sorry, I heard the healing thing, but I forgot
You
to mark
took.
it down.
You got 3 healing. Yes.
So I'm down to 1 point. That's
Yeah, down back down to 1. Yep.
yeah, awesome.
And then we're back to Jin.
Who needs healing?
I
just hit -1, so
And
I'll be
what-
all right.
Who's at what?
I got 1 damage.
Yeah, I've got 3 thus far.
I think
I'll
Thomas
heal
is
you
fine.
then with the 3 then. I'll cast my healing spell. What's it? Because you should be close enough for a physical contact spell. Heal, touch, scroll up so I can do it. So it's magic plus sorcery, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll that. 3 successes on that.
All right. Yeah, 3.
And then it's charisma and willpower to soak. Six successes on that. Nice.
Very nice.
So I soaked it. Nice.
And-
So yeah, someone gets 3 healing, and I looking chipper.
Thomas, you're up.
Okay, yeah, so there's 2 fully healthy drones and 1 that's on its last legs, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take another shot at the one that's damaged.
All right.
Try and get it out of here.
Roll its dodge.
I got 2 successes on it.
It manages to dodge out of the way even in its sparking, smoky state.
Ah, unfortunate.
And then it is their turn. We'll start with the heavily damaged one. And then the other two. Alright then. So it's going to be same people, except Dark Sun, you're going to be targeted by the damaged one. So roll your dodge.
Okay, reaction intuition. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Four successes.
It just barely misses you. You can feel those bullets sliding right by.
They got through the coat but didn't hit flesh.
Yep, pretty much. And then we'll go to who is next on the turn. So, Thomas, roll your dodge.
Okay. I got 4 successes.
Oh, wow, that one will just barely hit. So, 5, soak 5 damage, body and armor.
Body armor. I got 2 successes.
Alright, so you take 3 damage. And then, Jin, go ahead and roll your dodge.
Four successes.
You just dodge now those bullets left and right. And then we go to Golden.
Okay, Golden's gonna heal Thomas.
Alright, go ahead and heal him up.
Is anyone else helping us out with this combat?
Uh,
Why is the FBI person not doing anything?
She's like, do you see where I could have strapped a gun to this dress?
I can pass her one.
Like,
I mean, I could pass her one, too, since I'm not really using it.
if you want.
Okay, Golden's gonna give her. Okay, Golden's gonna heal Thomas 5 successes, then pass her
Yay.
Barrier's rifle.
And he kind of looks at it like, oh, you have good taste. And then it goes to Dirk.
Alright, time to take another shot at that damaged one that's still somehow alive.
So close.
Agility firearms, that's 8.
Mages, do some mage stuff.
Hey, it's Jin got it down in the first place. That's why it's taking years.
Yes, but do more mage stuff.
I'd like to point out I was healing people last turn.
This is true.
That was with magey stuff as well, so I did magey stuff twice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Why can't I get that on?
That is a big ol' hit. Probably going to kill it, but what's the damage of it? Just a
4p.
Nope. Alright, so, like, you just, another big shot, and this time you hit something, like, super critical. So just, like, dive bombs into the building. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Jen, I need you to make a agility and gymnastics as it shatters the window that was in front of you.
It's agility athletics, because the
Yep.
gymnastics is part of that. So
As it plunges down into the building itself.
3 successes.
All right, you manage to, like, as you're kind of like, you're all kind of like continuing to move forward, like you kind of just like hop over as the like drone lands and like skitters and then like just cuts open the glass and causes it to shatter, but you jump over it and don't fall into the building. Woo!
I'm very glad about that, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. And then it is, oh, everyone gets to roll another intuition reaction or agility and athletics. More stuff raining down from above.
Oof. Okay, 0 successes this time.
I got 1.
4.
Okay, so 401. And then Dark, what you get?
Sorry, I'm multitasking like hell.
Oh, no worries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
All right, so Thomas and Darkson, like you're prepared for it. It's like 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 an umbrella like comes down, and you're like, nope, as it impales like the glass next to you. Golden Dove and Jin not so lucky though. Golden Dove, high or low?
High.
And Jin, high or low?
I
Oh, not too bad. So, Golden, you are going to take, or you're going to soak 5. Jin, you are going to soak 3. Golden, you probably just got like smacked in the back of the head by like a chair, and Jin like a buffet, one of those like buffet things.
take 2 damage from that.
Is it a dragon-sized chair though?
No.
Good.
And then it is back to the top with Jin.
So I'll take the penalties for the time being, and I'll.
There are 2 drones left.
I thought I'll stun bolt on one of those bots.
Botten or stunning the bot. Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me again. Okay, so it's that one. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 successes.
3 damage.
Plus.
And again, invisible force hits it, and it just like kind of like lowers slightly as you see it like start smoking and spark.
And I soak it as well, so I'm good.
Nice. And Thomas.
So would changing ammo type, would that be a free action if you have a speed loader on
Yes.
your weapon?
Yes,
Okay.
that is a free action.
I will go ahead and swap to explosive rounds
Ah, okay.
and take a shot at the one that just got hit.
Do it
a
to it.
little damage.
Rolled it.
Yep, I'm rolling. Oh no.
Oh no.
So I got 0.
Aw.
Ah.
Just wide miss. And then it is their turn. I'm gonna go random again. Alright, it's gonna be
Wasn't a critical glitch.
it's gonna be Golden Dove and Dark Sun this time. And the injured one went after Dark Sun. So and they've now closed the distance and they like zoom right past you, and as they zoom past you, you see like a blade like kind of stick out, and it's like gonna try and slice and dice you, like just a drive-by slice.
What is
As-
this, screamers?
Yes. Modified screamers. Dark Sun, go ahead and roll me a dodge.
A dodge. Come on.
I would have
Oh.
been very sad if I glitched that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like you're like lowering like you like lowering it so your body so that you're kind of like matrix dodging it, but it's just not low enough.
Oh man.
And you just get sliced by this very, very sharp blade. What's the thing plus? Okay, so it's gonna be soak 6, body and armor -3.
Whoa.
Is that
Is-
mono edge blade?
It is a mono-edged blade.
Oh, cripes. I've got another -1 because of my fucking damage.
I don't want to be hit by that.
They can only do it once every so often.
3.
Okay, good.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's literally and then they have to turn and do it again. But yeah, so the other one, Golden, I need you to roll a dodge as well. Oh.
One success.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Oh.
Oh no.
Monofilament attack.
Yeah, this is the other blade that came after you. So
Burning an edge. Get it? Burning
you,
an edge.
well, no, you
go
could you could still soak it, but you're gonna have to soak 10,
Oh.
and it's minus
That's a lot.
3 body and armor.
I mean, I can only soak one of that, so I kind of need to burn something. So I need to do something.
Oh, you'll wait. What's your body?
I've got 3 body, 2 armor.
Okay, so it's 5. Oh, but minus 3, so it's 2. So that's
Yeah, I got 1
That was-
success.
That
oh.
would be.
Oof.
Yeah.
So, how you feeling on that? Like,
Eh.
are you unconscious or are you still?
How
And then
many
that-
boxes have you lost?
That'd be 9 boxes. So
1, 2,
Yeah, that's
3.
9 boxes.
4,
plus
5,
I was
6.
already hit by 4, so I.
Oh,
think
I forgot.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to burn an edge. That's
Yeah,
a
burning edge.
That's a definite edge burn. So everyone else sees like Dark Sun gets sliced across the chest, and everyone's like, "Ooh!" And like Golden Dove has also turned to like look, and misses the second bot like shoot by, and everyone's like, "Oh, did that miss?" And then everyone can see like a line of red suddenly appear on Golden's throat, and then he falls. And it is only by sheer force of fate or will that it didn't like decapitate him, so he's still alive. AKA, you burned an edge. So you are now considered unconscious but stable. As we go on. So after that, it would be been Golden, and then Dark Sun.
Okay, so how close is the bot now?
They are close range. They're now like zooming past you, so you see them kind of like zooming out and starting to like do their little turn.
So I probably can't hit them with my sword.
If you like kind of chase it, you could probably get a hit with your sword, but you'll be moving backwards too because they came at you.
I'm gonna have to,
Okay.
because I need to do something else right now. I feel like. Wait.
They are low. Now it's the time to do it.
No, Super Warhawk.
Okay.
God damn it, it's not going to the right.
Also,
6 dice.
I can imagine seeing like doves like go by Golden as he like falls, and you like get the slow motion and the music's playing.
That's it. 3 successes.
That is a hit.
Oh, beautiful. 4p. 4p.
Okay. Armor. Oh yeah. Some good damage. Some good damage. It is smoking pretty heavily. Where did it go? There it is. Mark that down. Yeah, not bad at all. And then it goes back up to Jin.
should I heal or should I attack?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Would directional jammers affect these drones at all?
It can, but then it would just be a check based on like interference, unless they are running autonomously, which is what they're probably doing in all honesty.
Okay.
Because that would just jam the signal. So if someone was
Okay.
controlling it, that'd probably be a good idea. But you have a feeling, since they're attacking randomly and kind of just without abandon, that these are just
It was
programmed
just
to kill.
something that I was thinking about.
Oh, it's a good thought. Like I'd say, but
I'm
yeah.
gonna throw a stun bolt back. Well, would well, I'll throw a stun bolt at it again.
Okay.
Only 1 success on that one.
Do you have Dock Wagon?
Oh yeah. Do you have a Dockwagon contract? Golden.
I don't know if I have anything special for that.
I believe if you're up to like the platinum, you even get like a free resuscitation. So check what level dock wagon you have. You might be getting some bennies here.
How would I check that?
You just check the whatever you put next to dock wagon.
For
I
In
believe
your character sheet.
I don't think I'm not sure what I put there. I don't think I put anything.
Or did they change dock wagon? I don't think.
It's a thing that you can get while you're making your character.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
even see it.
I just put it down in my gear on what I got.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get anything special for Dock Wagon then.
Wait, did they take out my dock wagon? What? Well, that shouldn't happen. There is dock wagon. It exists. I will put up rules for it. I
I'm
can't
sure
believe.
they still do somewhere. I don't
Right?
know where they'd remove it.
Oh, but I can't imagine why. They wouldn't be approved for runners. So, but yeah. Sorry, we were running on because that. Oh,
Was
Jin
Jin's turn.
Thomas. So, or yeah, Jin stumbled it for one. Got it down even more. Thomas, you're up.
Okay. Wait,
Okay.
was the FBI person not gonna do anything?
Oh shoot, yeah. Give me a second. She will also shoot at the injured one. Hers.
Can I spend it
There's-
now for the stuff, or how does that work?
No, you have to do it beforehand. Really.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, well, I'm down.
Does the audience command for Dockway? The audience command enables you to summon Dockwagon for someone immediately.
Okay, yeah.
So if you use it, it will happen now, and you specify who it's for. So she will shoot. She will hit. She actually kills the other drone.
Now there's
Nice.
just one.
Just one drone left.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try this again.
There's one fine drone left.
Gonna take another shot with the Super Warhawk and hopefully not glitch. Okay, I got 4 successes.
Nice. Let me roll for it. You hit. So what's the damage?
Okay, and since it's explosive, it will add 1 to it, so that's 5 physical.
Ooh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Ooh, a sizable hit. A very good hit. And then as you like shoot it and as it kind of explodes, you suddenly see a helicopter come up. It's got the big old dock wagon emblazed on it. And it literally like lands on the building. As stuff's falling around it, it opens up and goes like hut 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 hut. Rolls Golden Dove onto
guys,
the
how
stretcher.
you doing?
Give you a little salute. Hoist up Golden Dove. Hut, 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 hut. Back into the helicopter and proceeds to fly away. So you are now stable. And
Probably out of the run.
out of the run, but condition stable. So.
Yep.
And then. Okay, its turn. It will fire. Oh, no, it makes it easier too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dark Sun.
Yep.
Roll to dodge as it fires its Gatling at you. Minus that.
Oops, I lost a die somewhere. There it is. Three.
As it fires and the bullets pinging all around you, you're dodging left and right and manage to avoid all the bullets.
Stumbling a little along the way.
Stumbling along the way, but you manage to get through the hail of gunfire, and then it is your turn.
Okay, time to take a shot. Same dice pool again. Oof, 2.
You barely miss it
Dang.
as it kind of goes a little to the left. And then back to Jin.
Jin is going to shoot at it with my Raiden.
All right. Oop, I think you have a good shot at this one. Go ahead and take the shot.
Scrolling to find my stats. Is it agility again for shooting? It is, isn't it? Agility plus
Agility, firearms.
Yep,
4,
agility
5,
firearms.
6, 7, so it's the same either way. 3 successes on that.
That is a hit.
It's a 4p.
That's just enough. You shoot it out of the air as it comes back down. And... oh, I forgot to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the last drone hits the building behind you and doesn't actually get anyone in its path. And you guys are now free and clear of drones as you're heading to the rooftop of the building. And as the battle continues, you are moving, and now you're at the roof.
Which is not the roof anymore.
No, not really.
Nope.
It is going vertically. You see everything still kind of falling into the ocean, far, far, far beneath you. The island itself has started to kind of lower a little bit, very slowly. Simone updates you that the virus is now attacking 4, 5, and 6 simultaneously. They are preparing to drop.
Okay, scientist guy, let's see if we can fix this.
He looks very as he's clutching onto the thing. He's very he's visibly shaking. He's clearly terrified.
So what do we need to do?
Got to get control panel and points, and you see a kind of a large looks like more of a breaker box, but it's connected to a big metal container, and it has word secondary access point or something like that on it, and he's pointing to that as got plug in down there.
Is there anywhere to land near?
You can land on the metal box. You're still hanging a little bit over to get to the breaker, but you can.
I could use gecko tape gloves and just get to it.
Do that. I was thinking of just grabbing him and jumping down there.
Well, I've got my sling cable, so I can actually just lower myself down on the cable.
Do it.
I would enjoy it more.
Just
I like heights.
Do that. just get down there with him and let's do this.
So I'll use my cabley thing and help the dock go down the side, rappel down with the dock.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
be holding on to that cable.
Well, it grappling hook on the end of it, so.
Well, you
I'll
can still hold on to
on
it.
to it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
stability. You're kind of swinging a bit. The building is not feeling too stable at the second, probably because it's a building and it's
Sideways.
horizontal. Yeah, or it's sideways. So, but you do manage to get down. The guy kind of very he's shaking to the point where it's hard to climb down, but he manages to plug in and kind of types on stuff. It's since you're down there with him, Jin, you can see his, as he plugs in, his view screen kind of shows, it looks like a demonic face, and it's eating the code, it's eating and burning code and stuff like that as a representation.
Well,
And it's
Nice.
and it's I'm a scientist. I'm not a hacker. I don't think I could stop this.
Okay, we have a hacker.
we've got one with us. Still reading
Yeah.
us?
Yeah, is our Decker still with us?
Yep, someone's still with you.
All right, let's do this.
She plugs in as well. It's it starts talking through things and stuff like that. They try 1 or 2 things, again, Jin and probably everyone else can probably see it from where they are too. If you've hopped down, like you can see the little icons that represent the engines. Their Mark 3, 4, and 5 are like slowly like deteriorating. And he's like, oh god, I don't think it's working. Someone's like, you just gotta get ahead of it. It's like, it keeps moving around. Hold on, what if, I think I know what to do. I don't like, you're not gonna like it though.
What's your plan?
Shut them down myself. It doesn't, it's locked me out of being able to reinitialize, but if I shut them down one at a time instead of all at once, we'll drop slower, like I said. I think. I don't know.
You better be damn sure of this.
It's 75%.
I'd just say go for it. Let's try it.
And I hope we drop exceedingly slow, or else we're gonna have one hell of a tsunami down there.
Okay, shutting down 3. You can see, like, as he, like, types in commands, the number 3 engine, like, totally turns red, while the other 2s are still kind of green. And everyone needs to make an agility and athletics.
Do I need to make anything else because I'm holding on to the rope?
You can actually make a strength and athletics.
Strength and what?
And athletics. Or strength and body, actually. Strength and body, because you're probably
Okay.
braced.
11.
4 successes.
I mean, technically, I'm attached to that cable, so I don't know if that makes any difference.
That'll keep you from banging around.
So I got 2 successes myself there.
Okay.
And I'm keeping you from banging around as well. Four.
Oh, yeah. And then golden?
I'm out.
Sorry, you cut
that
out
even-
there. What was that?
Aren't I? Like, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah, you're...
now?
Oh, my God. Yeah, you're...
Oh yeah, you're out.
Yeah, you're being helicoptered up. Okay, so... Yeah, you all managed to hold on as, like, the building, like, bounces. And, like, goes up... Like, it literally goes up and down as you kind of, like, free fall for about a couple hundred feet. And then, as he said, it like you start to feel like your gravity arresting, like someone's like slowly hitting the brakes. The water is coming up very quickly, though. But the guy,
I want to brace.
the guy seems more confident though. He seems to be waiting. He's like, "Hold on, hold on." It's getting slower, but you can see the engines like continuing to deteriorate in integrity. He's like,
Come on, damn it.
now. And then now you are prepared for it, so you don't have to brace. But like now again, you plummet again down towards the earth for a while, and eventually it once again it's like a bungee rope, and then eventually like slows down again. And at this point, you're about 100 feet away from or 100 yards away from like the water, and then finally, as you get like sink slower and slower, the last engine just gives out. But at that point, you're about 20, 30 feet away from the water, but it does hit with like a big splash, and you can hear like all the windows below breaking in this building as it hits the water. And like strangely enough, like you guys are still like above the water for a little bit, and then it kind of starts tipping back upwards as the weight of the island kind of starts like righting it back up as it sinks down. So you guys are left at like the last little plot of land, the last little bit of real estate, as it then sinks back down again until finally it just disappears under the water. Or actually, hold on, high or low?
Low.
Low? Alright, so actually what happens is like it's sinking down, and like the last like 10 to 15 feet are like sinking down, and just as it's like getting to the roof where you are, it stops. And you're like, huh. And your only guess is you've hit some sort of like sandbar or shelf as you're probably like right on the edge of the continental shelf. It continues to like kind of like teeter back and forth a little bit, like it's very unstable.
Well, it's down. We're safe. Let's call evac.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
And
It-
don't move much.
It doesn't take very long, as helicopters that were prepped as soon as they saw a giant mass of land hurtling towards the Earth, they prepped themselves and got out there in quite good time and managed to rescue you. Your fellow runner, Golden Dove, is being shipped off to the Henchman Number 3 Memorial Hospital. And the rest of you managed to make it on shore along with Dr. Arteris, Joseph, and Kerala.
We go ahead and
be
congratulate
fun.
the doctor for slowing the descent down.
All in all, I'd say a
Yes,
successful
that
test.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And then like passes out backwards.
I catch him.
Oh, okay. So Dark Sun catches him in his arms.
Nope.
Woo!
I'm gonna take a picture with the doctor.
I suppose you sort of have a seaside undersea housing now.
Take a little renovation.
Yeah. I mean, it was sturdy glass. I'm sure most of it's still intact.
Got pump out some water, and you're all right.
Yeah.
To be honest, the Spiel is not really talking all that much. He still looks very just as terrified as the doctor, but for probably a different reason. As Corral looks at you all, it's like, well, I don't know if we want to call that a gossamer mission, but I think that could have gone worse.
We pull it out of our
Definitely.
asses again, somehow.
I'm happy. I got to yell at somebody for a good few minutes.
It was amazing.
It was cathartic.
That was absolutely hilarious.
Truly cathartic.
It took all my willpower not to bust up laughing.
You entertained a dragon for a while too.
Yeah,
so.
you did.
Indeed, I'm sure they're gonna love that. But yes, I think that our business here is concluded, and I will be assuring my client that agroaeronomics will be up for sale for him, or the technology at least.
I can honestly see this sort of thing actually working, but there's a lot of things that do need to be ironed out.
Yes. Well,
So
my
gonna
client,
need to
as
find
well as the
out-
federal government, thanks you for your service.
Also gonna need to find out who tried to hack into the system.
Yes.
Simone actually speaks up at that point because unless someone hung up on her, she's still connected.
No.
And I was like, well, I did have something on that.
What did you get?
Well, when I was chasing down, I got that the virus name was Asmodeus. Couldn't get too much on the make of it. It was by a technomancer. I did some code comparison, and you might want to look for someone named Mune.
Une.
Yeah, apparently that's their signature.
Wait. I think I know that.
How do you spell that?
Mune.
MUN.
Isn't it Masa and Mune?
Yeah, Masa and Mune are the
Well,
brothers.
There you go.
Also, as I was looking, apparently it has coding similar to another programmer, but they've fallen off the radar for quite some time.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to ask them about the other person, but
Could.
yeah. Well, if you do, the other hacker's name is Koryun. So
That's all for you guys, though.
Thank you very much.
yeah, no problem. Don't forget to pay.
Yeah, we'll send some UN your way.
Glad you're all not dead.
I can meet you at the last stop and we can discuss payment there.
Fantastic. I could use a drink there. Got second hand heart attack going on here.
How do you think we felt?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. One of us more than others.
You feel
Yeah.
nothing right now. You're probably on such high meds that.
Oh, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was...
All right, yeah. I'm just saying. Point still stands.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Carla will, with nothing else for her, will take Dr. Arteris and Joseph with her.
Okay. And we'll head back
Victory,
to
victory picture before we go.
standing on top of what's left like the last 3 inches of a building sticking out of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful
You
picture.
can digitally edit in Golden Dove later.
Yeah,
There
we'll
you
just
Yeah.
edit Golden Dove in there.
No. Wish you were here. Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, so the three of you head to Outrix in order to collect your payment. And when you get back to the train yard, they see you come in, and like everyone kind of like stops and like looks at you, and then one person like gets up and you just, and then like you hear a bunch of other people that just turn, like they all start like applauding you as you come in. Reggie Reggae comes up like, man, that was intense. I can't believe y'all did that. Man, you guys are like heroes or something. Damn.
Let's go for something.
Oh, that is gonna make sense.
Dark Sun is going to hold up his finger and just say, yeah, and then fall down face first.
Oh, he looks like he needs a drink. Mike, get more of your lemonade.
Just shuffle him into a corner somewhere, we'll be fine.
We got beanbag chairs. They're super comfy.
He'll roll onto his back, stick his hand up in there, and just say, I'm okay.
I'm gonna. If I sit down, I won't be getting back up again. So let's just.
Well, here's your pay. Here's your pay, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. What do you get from that again?
I can't, well,
Why is it that whenever I go on a run, something like this happens? God damn it.
but yes, you
And
get
you
the whatever the pay was that I put up there. Unless I deleted it, in which case I remember it was 30,000.
What was
It was
30,000?
27,500.
Oh, okay, 27.5. Thank you for that. And then everyone. So the global karma will go up by 5
Nice.
for the big, because these are what I like to call like milestone missions or big missions.
Yeah, no kidding, that was a big mission, jeez.
Yeah. That was-
What's the global karma at right now?
I would have to.
With that plus 5.
Yeah, I have to check, but it's give me that plus 5. So
Yeah.
I think it's 46. 46 or 47.
Plus 5. Because I was at 41 last, and I don't know. It must have gone up since the last time we did the mission.
Oh, it's
Let's see. I had
Tan's
it
gonna
at,
check.
Yeah, I had it at 45.
So it must be up to like 51. No,
50, 51?
50, 51.
50.
51. Okay. Yeah, I can't check myself or I'll screw up everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, right, and then we go to followers. Golden, do you have any benefits besides production team?
I've got I had the poll,
The poll.
and that one was, and I did that. I had social media addict. I did the poll, and well, I ended up getting it done anyway.
Okay, so that plus the poll plus the production team plus you went down. Plus, okay, so that's Oop, no.
Golden Dove's gonna hope that they got a good shot of the neck getting pierced.
Yes, you do get a bonus for dying in an epic fashion. I'd say that would count. Kind of like Thomas got one for his shot Shot in the head. All right. Ooh, wow. And on the top end of it, too. So, golden. That's going to put you up to... I need a calculator. Because numbers are big.
Holy crap.
So, your current was 3776 plus what you just got puts you at 883,854.
Ooh.
Worth it.
Jin, do you have any special...
No,
advertising?
I'm still, other than the advertising, no, I'm still not sure if any of those will suit me. So
Yeah, no problem. There's a bonus.
yeah,
Or and with some detriments too. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, I'd like to go try sponsorship at some point, but you have to talk to the companies themselves for that, don't you?
No, you can just do a generic sponsorship, and then I just roll randomly for you.
Yeah, I might do that next session then, because you had to have the thing on the mission with you, so
Yes.
it's fine.
All right. So
I would like to mention Thomas is open to being a sponsor for Silver Orb.
I can do sponsorships as well at some point.
Still not bad. That is 936,898.
Nice.
It's going up
Thomas.
Fast.
Do you have
I
any?
have Adrenaline Junkie, Hardcore Parkour, and a few photos and
Production
a
team.
production team.
All right. Well, that's definitely gonna help. Yeah, you definitely got your hardcore parkour requirements on that one. You have not entered phase 3 yet. No. This is just a milestone mission. It's just a big mission. It's a big plot generating mission instead of like the other missions where they're kind of smaller. They're kind of like more for fun, like the funeral. Although I do get good characters out of it, like Griffin. All right, so that is going to be congratulations, you're a first player over 1 million.
Wow.
Nice. $1,341,044.
Nice. Production team is really paying off.
Oh shoot, that was the wrong one. Oh damn, that was the wrong one. I put it on Dark Suns accidentally.
Oops.
Someone go back and get Dark Sun's number for him.
810,663.
810,633.
63.
63. Thank you. Ooh, that could have been bad. All right. So do you, Dark Sun? Do you have any special?
Parkour. That's it.
Oh, that's gonna give you a big bonus. Plus, you also talk directly to Zephyr.
So I actually had 800,000 before this.
Well, through the course of the mission, you guys also people gave you I think at least 50,000-60,000 followers.
Because what I had on my sheet was 400,000.
That's what it says on the leaderboard too.
Oh.
Though
Now
it doesn't
suddenly,
look like it's updated.
yeah, and now I'm up to 800 from somewhere.
Well, hold on. Actually, I can. So we just go by the leaderboard, and so yeah, 400,000.
938.
938, and then I believe I can look back and see how many times you reward 10,000 followers. So we'll save that first. Go back into the call. And then I'll go into Twitch.
Oh, that would do it. Probably Sterling's number.
And go to dashboard.
There's the most recent one.
So, okay, let's see. 10. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna have to expand this just to go down. Nope, I can do it. Alright, so 1. 2, 3, 4, 40,000 as well from people in the session. So we'll add that right away. Actually, that now that I said that, that does seem about right. And you have hardcore parkour, the dragon, the couple other. Okay, yep, and then the dangling. Do. Where's my calculator? That's right, I closed it. So you were at, I think, thanks to the audience plus everything else, you are. Oh, you're at 989,906.
Ooh.
Almost a mil. Almost a mil. And then everyone can also write on their sheets local hero and 3 next
Local
to it.
hero. Wow.
Yes.
Where do we put that?
Either in like an attribute or something of that nature. And it'll last for you for 3 months, not including the month we have off. So, and basically it improves all relations. It gives you social bonus because you did something that basically saved the city. Or was a heroic act. So I am starting to introduce those into there. There'll also be audience ones as well for temporary ones, but yeah, you have local hero, you have social pariah. There's I don't have the list right on me. I just had local hero. Hometown favorite. There's a couple of them that you can now get as bonuses now that you're in the millions and such. But yeah, so is there anything else? Golden Up, you'll wake up eventually in the henchman number 3, Dockway Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna be visiting that area a lot.
Ooh, that was a bad roll on you. Golden 7 successes for the drone.
I mean,
with the
like,
vibro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as we prove with Alexi, like, I am not very.
And with the vibro
fact
blade
that,
attack
like,
too. Oof. They get that once every 3 rounds. Or whenever they're in whenever they can move into point blank range, basically.
So technically, if we just keep moving back, then they couldn't do it.
Yes.
Okay.
But you kind of have to run back because they move very fast.
Yeah, because they're flying.
Yeah. But anything else that is needed before we move on to the news?
That's pretty much it from me. I'm gonna go ahead and go get some dinner.
All right.
Well, I
Agreed.
now have to. I was gonna try and get a spell, but now I'm probably gonna try and save my karma to get to get that edge back.
I'm gonna get some friggin' points into things, I think.
Yeah, definitely spend that karma. Definitely a help.
Yeah.
Oh, also for everyone, for you guys and for all the players, just as a reminder, no Shadowrun on August.
Right.
There will be role-playing. You can do role-playing actions and downtimes, but like as far as the
No
actual
runs.
thing, because hopefully we'll be moving somewhere new. But yep, and I'll be working on Shadowrun stuff too, administratively as well. So
Alright. Thank you very much.
Will there be a nope, no karma increase. There'll just be the ability for downtimes. So thank you everyone for playing. Hope you enjoyed.
That was a really interesting one.
Wait, actually, question.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
Thomas end up getting multiple bonus things?
For
Parkour, the Adrenaline Junkie plus. Is that what you mean?
Adrenaline
Yes.
Junkie was because I think I jumped off a skyscraper.
yes,
Oh no,
that- that's technically a
my
negative. That's technically a negative attribute for him.
gotcha. Okay,
but he
I
does
was
get.
wondering based.
Sorry. Yeah, he does.
I was wondering, like, okay, sorry, you go.
It was a negative that he got, as now he has to pick the more, if there's an ability to kind of do something risky,
Or
he,
say if he
he
has,
has
to,
to do it, but he gets followers for it too, so.
All right.
But
I'll
yes.
see you guys.
Yep,
Okay, so not one of the existing things.
it's not
that
an
is
existing
there.
thing. Nope, it's a
Cool.
custom thing.
It's a thing I was told
Bye-bye.
I needed to take.
Yep. But yes, we will raid someone here. Let me get after the news. While I'm looking this up, thank you everyone for coming in. As I said, no Shadowrun for August. We'll be starting up again in September. We'll also be doing a D&D in September. Hopefully we'll be in a new place by then, so I'll have space for that. We'll see. Oh, Draggers do stuff? Yeah, we could do that. And if you want to join in, here's the Discord. Otherwise, we always appreciate people coming by. And without further ado, here is... Well, as soon as I find it again. Advertisement. And we have breaking news. It's a Manhattan mess as a giant plot of land was seen crashing to the ocean just miles away from the shoreline. People watched in awe as they saw what appeared to be several acres crashing down into the water as people looked on in horror. Fortunately, with emergency personnel and services that were rendered on the island itself, it appears that casualties were kept to a minimum. We will have further breaking news on this. However, it seems that at the heart of this matter was a local Shadowrunning group, which has started to beg the question, is publicity bad or good for bringing these criminals out into the light? Some people say that this should be discouraged and is a menace. Others say that it should be encouraged and might possibly instill other acts of philanthropy. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen. All we know is that we will keep on this with bated breath. But next, we're going on to the news, followed by the weather. This is Wolf Blitzer with the Breaking News Report. Alright guys, that will do it. Thank you so much everyone for showing up and for participating. We had a lot of people rewarding our Shadowrunners, which was very great. I was very happy to see it. I will see you all sometime. It's going to be a very shaky schedule for the next week, so I'm not going to promise anything. But it will depend, and hopefully we'll get some good news here in the next few weeks for the Saberdrone Network. So till then, I can't really promise anything. I might be on Monday, I might not be on Monday, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of the weekend. We are now going to raid Dragor, who is doing some stuff. Some Doom, I see. Oh, forgot to push the... There we go. But yep, have a good one, everyone. Take care and have a great night. Yeah, a lot of rain to catch up on. We'll see. Take care, everyone.
All the time, we'd get really good.